Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. And just make sure I've got sound. Yes, I have. Okay. So welcome. If you're watching this back with me later, welcome. All you need to do is, if you are starting, because I'm paying attention to my tablet, hang on a moment. Okay. If you're watching this with me live, welcome. All you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me, and I can answer your questions on anything you want to. Love, money, success, work, your person, anything you want really. Love, whatever's going on. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, just click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. That always helps as well. But if you are live with me, hello, hello. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Good morning, Brooke. Great to see you. Thank you for being here, honey. Let me just get all my cards out. I've got various decks of cards today. Hey, Curly Nick. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. We've got the Lion's Gate soon. Won't be long. And the full moon, which is really powerful. I'm good, thank you. And you're bored? I'm so bored, like, oh my God. Well, you're here. That's the most important thing. I'll keep you entertained for a couple of hours. Hey, Kat, welcome. Thank you for being here. We've got the beautiful Ling in the house as well. We've got Chai. We've got, I'm going to start with Curly Nick says, a message from E. So what does E want you to know today? Let's see what the general energy is that you need to be aware of. What's the general energy right now, or the general message for you need to know first of all? So we've got the answer is yes. So whatever you're asking about, the answer is yes. So I feel you've got like an actual question around E. So it may be, I don't know what's going to happen, or it could be something, well, you know what it is. The answer is yes, okay? That's what, I feel that's a private thing for you. So what does he want you to know? Well, the answer is yes, which I feel is in a positive way. So if you feel it's not a positive yes, then ask yourself where the question is coming from. So I want to taste you. So definitely thinking about you in an intimate way. You know, definitely attracted to you, definitely desiring you. Saying to you, finding my way once again. So feeling like he's been through a lot of lessons and a lot of growth, but is coming out the other side of that and preparing to take the next step with you. So I definitely feel like your person has gone through something big and now they're coming out the other side. So between January and July, it feels like they've been through a lot. And it's like they can see again. It's like, whoa, you know, everything's bright again. It's like I can see a way forward again. Something can happen now. So I don't feel it's going to be long until there's either some form of communication or you receive the yes that you're asking about in your head. And this could be something that happens over the next 5 weeks, okay? So this person definitely is attracted to you, wants you, and I feel is going to take action towards you very soon. I'm feeling within 5 weeks. If you're already in contact, then you're getting a yes about something else. I hope that helps, okay? I think I have turned it down. I'm thinking it's a bit warm in here. I think I've got the heating on. We're only on small because it's warm outside. But I was thinking, shall I turn it down? But I'm all right for the moment. Again, I think I'm just picking up on the heat there with E and Curly Nick. So Ling says, hi Liz, will Estie put more effort in communicating with me, either by call or text? Message from him to you. So again, you're wanting something to happen, okay? So let's see what's going on. Thank you, Sam. It's a little dress, this is, a little cute dress. Your loved ones in heaven are giving you signs. So what this is a big message about, I feel that there's someone actually around Estie who's passed over. Now, this could be someone he was close to, or it could be an ancestor who's guiding him to contact you, or who's guiding him to reach out. So I feel that he's got guides up there helping him, like pushing him forward. We are talking, he just called me. So obviously what you want is put more effort in there. So obviously he's receiving signs from above to do that. Okay, so I feel it's about you being patient. So is he going to put more effort in? Yeah, he has a plan. Look at this. I have a plan for us. He wants to hold your hand. And the Page of Pentacles, as you know, is about soul growth. So he's showing you he's doing the work. He's growing. He's learning. It's just a matter of time. You've got to be patient. He's saying my feelings overwhelm me. That's the problem. When he holds your hand, whether it's holding your hand in real time or in his mind, or he feels overwhelmed by that. It's passion. You know, it's fire, it's desire. So I feel you just need to be very patient right now and allow things to unfold instead of trying to make it into something more than it is, you know. He's saying, I'm learning to overcome my fears and insecurities that hold me back and cause me pain. So he definitely is doing it. So what's the message for you? I'm being patient with him. I'm not pushing him as well. Yeah, because you're starting to see results. So you are going to start to see results. You already are, because he is communicating. If you weren't, he wouldn't be, okay? So over the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, things are going to improve and you're going to start to see results the more patient you are. I hope that helps again. I'm feeling a lot of heat when I'm connecting with everyone again. Very hot. Kundalini rising, okay? You just have a bit of water there. I can feel the heat between you. It's a fire when he holds your hand. Okay. So I'm going down the chat here. I can see Samantha's donated, but I'm going to do Kat because I can see Kat in the Kat's actual message before Sam, and then I'm going to do Sam. So we're going to do Kat says, welcome honey. Can I please get guidance for me for this 8-8 portal? Okay, so what's the message with this 8-8 portal for you? I actually felt like when I was channeling the messages for those days, 8th and the 9th, because as you know, I pre-record my videos to get in front to be able to do lives and personals and everything else, I feel the energy more around the 9, which is the full moon. It's really powerful actually. I didn't really feel much around the 8, so I feel you're going to perhaps feel more things around the full moon. So use your voice for the highest good of all. So you may be communicating with someone around the new, well, they're saying the full moon and the new moon as well. So this could be the new moon for your twin. Okay, I feel something has fallen into place between the full moon and the new moon, which is between now and the end of August, really, to have a communication with someone. And you must use your voice for the highest good of all. In other words, be very calm, kind, gentle, instead of perhaps lashing out or reacting. You know, what you're being asked to do is respond with love, not reacting, which I know you do anyway. You just got to give it time. So if you're thinking, well, when is this going to happen? When are we going to have this conversation? Just give it time. So be very patient. And remember that the past, another lifetime, so it's everything you've been through in the past, and like the person used to be, and the things you've been through in the past lives you've had, have taught you what you need for here and now. So it's like the message I've got coming through is, whenever comes up with this Lion's Gate, and whenever comes up with the full moon to the new moon, between that period, you can handle it because you've learnt your lessons and you've grown accordingly. So I feel there's power coming in. Something is coming, like an opportunity to speak your truth in some way, or perhaps even share some knowledge with someone else. And you've got the Lovers. So passion coming in, fire, opportunities to come together. I feel this also you being very attractive and feeling that way within your own self. So remember, love has the power to open doors and conquer worlds. Let's bring an angel message in as well. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So you may just be noticing things like butterflies and things out around you. You know, you're seeing good things around you going on. So power going on. Power, okay? Lynn, can you just please get rid of that person? Thank you. I know you are. Oh, there you go. Thank you, honey. People say the most ridiculous things, but it's distracting other people. So it just spams the chat. So embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. And wise leader. So I feel you're going to have the opportunity to lead by example. Okay, because this is you and your power. Look at this, okay? You are a beacon for others. Look at the power in you there. You're like the Queen of Wands. Moving forward, speaking your truth, being confident. You're holding the flame. And that's about your journey, holding it in your hands. So I feel the opportunity is coming in around this Lion's Gate for you to speak your truth with love, not fear. And to respond with love, not fear. And lead by example. And you do that through your quiet confidence. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? So let's see what the message is coming through first of all. Messages and music. So Gabriel is communicating with you today through music. So what song is he sending to you, or what message? Thank you, Ling, for looking after the chat for me, honey. It is much appreciated. She's not me. So what the message here is, whatever is going on, he knows that he can never replace you. So this She's Not Me, it's by Madonna, okay? Okay, she's not me. She doesn't have my name. She'll never be who I am, all of that. So this is really letting you know that whomever he's around, whatever he's doing, those people are not you. And he knows that he can never replace you, that you are irreplaceable. So if there is anyone that you are thinking about, like this could be connected with someone he's around, spending time with. So it could be a family member, a friend, a karmic partner, someone like that. Remember, there's no competition between you and that person because you're the counterpart. You're the empress. There's nobody like you. So I'm not saying he's with anybody else, but this has come up for a reason because what he's letting you know is he can't forget you. You can't be replaced. There's nobody like you because whoever that person is, that's not you. Okay, so you're being reminded of your uniqueness. So I feel what he's really trying to say to you is how unique and special you are and that there's nobody like you. And you're receiving that message through music. So that's what he wants to say to you today. What else does he want you to know? Yeah, you're my perfect match. You were made for me. So there's nobody else that can make him feel the way that you do or do it for him the way you do. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to whoever's in the house today. I'm going to do Sam. Sam says, good morning, how is my daughter? I'm just going down the chat. I can see the donations, but I'm just doing a couple of questions out the chat as well, okay? Sam says, good morning, how is my daughter feeling about what happened? And we'll do it again. So what's going on with your daughter? How is your daughter feeling about what happened? And we'll do it again. How's your daughter feeling? Stop and take a moment. So it feels like what your daughter is doing right now is actually processing what's happened. Stop and take a moment to think. And this could also be what you need to do in this situation as well. So before you kind of act on something or say something or do something, just stop for a moment and think about it first, okay? So I feel it's brought up some, something to process. It's brought something up for healing. So it's happened for a reason because everything does. Remember, everything is a lesson that you go through. And this could also be connected with healing in some way. So there may need to be some kind of healing coming in, whether it's physical healing, emotional healing. So ask Archangel Raphael to bring in the healing that's needed, okay, to process whatever it is. Again, you're saying patience, so patience as well. Hey, nice to see you. Great to see you, honey. I was thinking about you this morning because I got your bracelet. I've got that bracelet I want to give to you. Okay, so I've got that bracelet. Sorry, Sam, give me a second. So I've got that bracelet. I saw it this morning. I thought, I want to give that to you. Okay, so I want a message from A, missing him and feel he is going through something. So I want a message from A, I'm missing him and feel he's going through something. So have compassion at this time for whatever he's going through. So obviously you can feel he's going through something. You've got 2 7s. So you may be seeing 777, which is a sign you're manifesting things, okay? So plenty of opportunities are heading your way to come together. And he's trying to move out of whatever he's done. So in other words, whatever's caused you pain or whatever has been in the way or whatever the deception energy is around the connection, which can be like back and forth or anything to do with other people, or he's trying to get out of that to move forward in a new way. And there's an opportunity coming. It feels like he's been working through a lot of things in July and he's starting to see things in a new way from a fresh point of view. So you're being guided to have compassion right now. So I feel the opportunity is coming in for you to come together. That's what I'm connecting with. Yeah, and he's saying, it's like he knows you're waiting for something and he's apologising if he's making you wait. But it's like he's saying, just trust me to come forward. It says anticipation. It's like you can feel or sense something is coming or about to happen. And he says, make me wait, which means let him reach out to you or make a move on you. I hope that helps, okay? And, maybe a bit of a dark night of the soul going on. You give me fear there as well, but he's working through his fears. So again, he's coming out the other side of fear. That's fear there is I'm releasing when I'm connecting with his energy. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I woke up feeling angry, grumpy, headache. It's my love. So let's bring an angel message in first of all. What do you need to know? Okay, we've got ask Archangel Raguel to harmonise things because I feel what he's doing is he's looking again at things. So he's looking at things right now. It says look again. So he's looking at things again in his life, things he needs to change, things he needs to do. And he wants to obviously look again at the situation with you. So he wants to bring that back in. And I feel Raguel is assisting. So Raguel is the angel of harmonization. You know, he helps to create the way forward. He helps to bring you together in the right energy when you're aligned. So I feel he's working behind the scenes to help. And you may have been praying for help or assistance. So Archangel Raguel is the angel around you right now. Obviously, you're feeling grumpy, you've got a headache, all these things. You're angry. It's all the emotion. So you can ask Archangel Raphael to help you physically and emotionally to settle that energy down, because you know it's coming from him. But I feel the message is to look again, which means to realise something else is going on behind the scenes, which I know you know. So what he's saying to you is, you inspire great things in me. So you're the one that guides him forward. You know, your light, your strength, your power, your fire. You give him fire to make a change. And he's feeling all this passion and desire. That's where the anger comes from. And he's saying, I have a plan for us. So he's definitely thinking about the next steps. The plan right now is in his mind, and he needs to put that into action. And that's where I feel the struggle is. He actually speaking out or doing something. It's like it's all good and well in his head, and he's fantasizing about it all and visualizing all the changes he wants to make, but he actually has to do something. So he's saying, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So he knows he loves you. He knows his distance as well. So he knows he needs to make a move, and that's what he's looking at again. So you're being asked to be patient at this time. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, you know in your heart and soul that he wants to treat you right. So that's what he is focusing on. So that's why he's learning his lessons and taking his time and doing what he's doing. So this is just being patient and trusting, knowing that when he comes back around to you, he's going to be able to treat you right. And I feel that's what he's waiting for, okay? They give me that song as well, what are you waiting for? Love me like you do. So you may be thinking, what are you waiting for? But it's because he wants to love you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from VD, please? So what's the energy, first of all? What's the message coming through for you that you need to know from the angels? Respond to this with love. So remember, everything that's happening to you right now is happening for you, so you're able to respond in a higher way, to be able to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. So perhaps 6 months ago, for example, something that's happening to you now would have really been triggering to you or hurtful to you, but you're learning how to handle it better. So I feel this card is about your growth. You know, the way you've grown, the way you've evolved and changed on this journey, the way you've got stronger, more patient, more trusting. So he's saying only you hold the key. So you're the one who holds the key to his heart. So again, this means it doesn't matter who he's with, where he is, what he's doing. He knows in his heart that you're the one that holds the key to his heart. And you're the only one that can do that. So he's saying only you hold the key. Give me that song, only you. I can't, I don't know, it's by, they just give it only you can make my dreams come true and my heart. Something, there's a song, only you, like that one. I don't know exactly what it is. So he wants, look at this, he wants to communicate, but it's a fantasy right now. So it's in his mind. So he is thinking about what would happen if he reached out to you, what would happen if he spoke to you, what would happen, and it's a fantasy. So he wants it to happen, but again, it's not the right time because of his situation. But he is recognising more and more what's going on. I feel he does also have fantasies about you. So I feel these are also dreams. So he's having vivid dreams about you right now, and he's dreaming about communicating with you. So you may have a dream soon, or maybe you've already had one, where you're coming back together, or he's reaching out to you, or you have a dream that you receive a message. You know, and that's a sign of communication coming in. He says, tell me your fantasy. So you're his fantasy as well. You know, and he dreams about the things that he would like to do to you. So again, I feel like he's still struggling to release himself from something. So let's get a message from my deck here. What else does he want to say? Yeah, please don't give up on our love. I am creating stability for our future. So remember, it may not seem that way because you may think, oh, he's creating stability with someone else. But everything he's going through is creating a way for union. So I've got September to April here as a timeline to not give up. Okay, so we're obviously heading towards September. So it's like he's saying, please don't give up on our love right now because I am doing what I need to do. I am creating stability. I am learning lessons. Things are moving forward. So again, another timeline there. You may be asking for a timeline in your mind of something shifting and moving forward or happening that's going to build something between you between September and April. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie66, thank you for the donation, honey. We've got... yeah, I mean, just pop your question. Just reading what Ling said there. Just pop your questions in. Like I say, if people are donating to me, it's an energy exchange, so I do prioritise them. But it's not a paid reading. It's a choice. So you don't need to donate, okay? If there was no donations, I'd still be on here answering everyone's questions. So Stephanie says, how do F and E feel after hanging out as friends? Okay, so how do F and E feel after hanging out as friends? So do you mean like they've hung out together and you want to know how they feel about each other? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean, how do F and E feel? Do you want me to do like a collaborate card? Like, how are they feeling in general? Or do you want me to do how they're both feeling? Okay, because I'm picking up on two things. You may want to know both. Okay, because I'm picking up on two. So how do F and E feel after hanging out as friends? Towards you, okay. So how do F and E feel after? So two separate people, just so I get it right before I channel these stuff, okay. So two separate people, one is F, one is E. How do they both feel about hanging out with you? Is that what you mean? Or how do you, yeah, so how do they feel about hanging out with you? Okay, because the way you worded it there is, how do F and E feel after hanging out as friends? It kind of sounds like they've hung out together. Okay, do you mean they've hung out with you? Well, they've hung out with each other. Yeah, we'll just check anyway. So how do they feel after hanging out as friends? So how does F feel? Straight out there. And how does E feel? Okay, we just get general energy first of all. So we're going to do E first of all. So we've got new perspectives. So the Hanged Man is a delay. So there may be some delays around E. So in other words, what I'm feeling is, I feel E is processing. Okay, so he is processing what it was like or how you made them feel, or they've started seeing something in a new way. So he may actually have a new perspective, so maybe looking at you differently than a friend. Okay, because obviously in this card, I'm seeing this as you in the card, okay? So this is purity, light. You know, this woman in this card is absolutely beautiful. You know, so I feel I'm seeing this also as... E perhaps spending some time thinking, you know, like in this energy too, but I feel this person sees you in a new way. That's what I'm getting. So obviously beautiful. I'm getting beauty more than like desire. So I'm not saying this person doesn't desire you, but I feel this person sees you as someone wonderful, someone magical, someone beautiful, someone like an angel. That's how E is seeing you, okay? And you've also help them to perhaps see things in a new way. So perhaps you've had a conversation and it's changed the way they look at life. So that's a good thing. Okay, so how is F seeing you? We've got fantasy and temptation. So this person is seeing you differently. This person, there's more desire. So in other words, when I'm connecting with E, it's more not necessarily platonic, because that's not what I'm feeling. It's more pure thoughts. This is more intimate thoughts. So I feel with F's like, you're my fantasy, or I'm very tempted by you. It's in the head, okay? And they're also perhaps wondering if you're thinking about them in that way. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here, but it's not being acted on. So the Ace of Wands is the passion card. It's like, you know, the wand is on fire for you. So I feel this desire. That's how F feels about you. F is feeling all this passion towards you, thinking, well, this could be more than friends. You're my fantasy, I'm tempted by you, there's a spark between us, I'd like to act on that spark, but it's in their head right now, and I feel that's perhaps because they don't know how you feel about them. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, 3D message from him. So what's the angel message today, first of all, to kind of connect with the energy? Soon. Okay, so I feel this may be what you're asking about or praying about to heaven. When's it going to happen? Or when's something going to move forward? Or when am I going to start seeing results? Or something like that. The answer is soon. So I feel you've got a question in your mind and the answer is soon. Now remember, our human self thinks soon is like in a few hours or tomorrow. But soon is really as long as it needs to be. But it means it is happening. It's going to happen sooner than you think it will. So what's his message to you today? Give me a block in the throat. Feel my soul is on fire. So he's feeling it inside. His soul is on fire for you. It's like he can't stop thinking about you. Like, honestly, it's awful. You know what it's like. Last night I was sitting there and I could not, like the feeling inside for my twin. It was like half an hour feeling. I had to walk around. It was like this, it's like you're an addict. You're a drug addict. That's how it feels. You know what it's like. Everyone watching, you feel like you're so addicted to your person. It's like you're coming off some kind of drug. And it's like that's how much you crave them. And that's what I'm connecting with when he's connecting with you in this way. And he's saying, my soul is on fire. Now, obviously, the Fool is about a new beginning, and you've got soon. Okay, so there's a new beginning coming soon. It's about having faith in that. But I feel like he's been feeling this energy, like this drug. Okay, and it's activating his soul, so we can't forget you no matter what he does. Oh, thank you, Justin, for your milestone there. It just moved up my chat, so bear with me a second. There we go. So, yeah, Queen of Wands, you are everything I could ever want. His soul is on fire. He knows you're everything I could ever want. So, really, there's a lot of passion between you right now. So, I don't know if you're feeling it, but he is. Okay, take all of me, surrender. So, when you surrender, you're going to have all of it. So, this again is your message right now. What your job is to surrender, to give it to heaven, to release it, to let go, to not worry or struggle. Okay, so take all of me is what he wants. He wants all of you, and he wants to come in when he can give you all of him. Not like, as I said, not an affair, not back and forth. It's going to be all in. And this is why it's taking time in your connection, because he's going to leave that first and then he's going to be all in with you. So I'm not saying he isn't going to communicate before, but I definitely, because something's coming soon, but I feel that's what you need to know. It's not going to be like, I'm coming to you and spending some time with you and then going back and dealing with these. It's going to be all or nothing. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation and the diamonds in there, honey. Good morning, Liz. Message from F. So what does F want you to know today? F is saying to you today, I need to go my own way for a while. So this is why you're actually either not together or not communicating, or there's some kind of separation or silence, or it feels distant between you, because he has to go his own way for a while. Why? Because he's learning. So I feel he's learning lessons in August time that you need to be aware of. So obviously you want things to move forward, you want things to happen, but he needs this time, or there needs to be this space, or there needs to be this time to process. That's what I've got coming through. What else is going on? Yeah, he's saying make it last all night, tense. So I do feel he's dreaming about you right now, and it lasts all night, okay? And they give me the word tense, but this is actually the tease card. But they give me tense. I feel he's tense, okay, about something that he needs to release. So he's got a lot of tension. I'm feeling like tension in the body. So if you're getting that, if you feel tense, if like your muscles are a little bit tense, or you feel like you need a massage, especially around the shoulder area, or you're just feeling like, when you're on edge and you're like, you can't relax, or your body kind of, it like freezes up a little bit. That's what I'm connecting with. Oh, so focus on breath work in your own self, and I feel that will assist him too. They also show me strawberries. I did a reading not long ago, remember, we talked about strawberries. So I don't know if you want to find that reading. I don't think it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, because I feel that's something significant. Because strawberries, there was a message about strawberries, seeing strawberries. I can't remember what it was though, because obviously it was whenever I channeled that. But it feels like, and you could see these as cherries as well, but I'm seeing them as strawberries, okay? They are strawberries. But make it last all night. So I feel he's been dreaming about you. But I feel what he's doing is he's going his own way for a while so that he can make it last. So that when he comes to you, it's going to last. It's not going to be, like I said to Ashwin, it's not going to be back and forth or confusing for you. It's going to be what you want, okay? Work with him in the 5D right now. That's where the power is. It's saying when we work together, we are a great team. So there may be an opportunity in the future for you to work together. I don't know if you work together now or you have in the past, but there's going to be an opportunity to do that, whether it's going to be in your spiritual job, or other things. But I feel that he knows that you're a great team. So this is also about being partners. When you're together, you are a great team. in business, but also in life itself. So obviously when you are in union, you're going to share everything. So it's going to be everything about business and love. So the message is, especially over the next 3 weeks, focus on the 5D connection. I hope that helps, okay? Maggie, thank you for the donation. Will my DM Brad come back to me? Okay, well, they always come back, okay? So it's a given, really. So you've got to stop and take a moment. So the reason why he's not around you right now is because there needs to be a pause to reflect, to heal, to process. So all you need to do is stop a moment, which means stop worrying, stop overthinking, stop stressing, and take a moment and breathe. And then you'll just kind of know, of course he's going to come back to me. We are one. Okay, so he's saying we're on the same page. So the 2 of Wands here, it's about a decision to move forward. And what he wants you to know is, of course, he's going to come back to you because you're on the same page. Now, it may not seem that way in the physical right now because, you know, it may seem like you want different things or you've got differences of opinions or whatever's going on. But in soul truth, you're on the same page. You're learning the right lessons. Everything is working out. So that's really what you need to know. You may feel like you think, oh, is it over? What's going on? But of course, it'll come back to you. What he's saying to you is, for now, it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. So it's just, this is why you've got to stop and take a pause, because it's just not the right time to actually be together or for him to come back, because there's some kind of healing taking place or processing going on. So let's get an answer, a yes or no. But I feel your answer is yes in time. So is Brad going to come back? Okay, yeah, we've got when he can offer something real. You've got the Hierophant. So what I'm really connecting with first of all is this is about the lessons being learned. So when he's not there, you're learning the lesson of patience, to trust the love, to have faith, and to know that, of course, he's going to come back to me. He's my divine masculine. All paths lead home. So he's teaching you a soul lesson right now to have trust and faith. And you're teaching him a soul lesson to be able to come to you with some form of commitment. So remember, you're helping him to recognize that you deserve each other, you know, as in the right way, and that he is deserving of you. So this maybe he's got commitment issues, or there could be something he's dealing with to be able to commit to you. So you're both teaching each other life lessons. So I don't feel it's the right time at this moment to come back to you, but he will. So if you're asking a when, let's see if we get timing. So when I connect with the timings, by the way, they always give me the furthest timeline out. Okay, so if I say to you, for example, I don't know, July, it doesn't mean it's going to take that long, okay? So that's just like what I'm trying to get across my point. So when is Brad going to come back to you, or what do you need to know about this? We've got May in reverse, okay? So what I'm feeling is it's going to be way before then, but that's the furthest timeline out, and it could be at a special date. So a special date could be something like a birthday, Christmas time, or something that gets in his head. But what you need to know is, and because it's in reverse, I mean, I don't read timings as reverse cards, but it just got my attention then, that the furthest timeline out is May, but it's going to be way before then. So in other words, don't worry about the when, just know he's coming back, okay? I hope that helps. Jacinta, thank you for the donation. P posted a song, you were all that I wanted. You know that you still are, because I've been all right, but you showed me better no matter where you are, still have my heart, because I locked it in your locksmith. What did he post? Who did he post this for? Well, first of all, I'm sure you know that he is trying to communicate with you in some way. So, you know, the fact that you're questioning that, who did he post this for, is a sign you're not either trusting that he loves you, or you're not trusting the love, or you're afraid there's someone else around him. So really you have to ask yourself the question, why am I worried about this song? It could just be right now that he's expressing something he's feeling. It doesn't need to be directed to anyone, okay? But obviously it's a sign for you. So what I'm going to do is bring in what does the song mean? So what is the song trying to say? And you know, it's obviously telling you that he's thinking of you. Well, yeah, I mean, you couldn't get a better card coming out. Look at this. They're thinking of you and only you. So really what the song's about you. So what you have to ask yourself is, why don't I believe that song could be about me? Why am I questioning who that song's about? Why? Because what he's saying is, I want you to know that you have my heart, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, no matter what, you still have my heart. So that's what he's saying to you. Okay, so they are still thinking of you and only you. They're thinking of you. So, you couldn't get a better card coming out because it answers that question. It says you, it's about you. And they are trying to forgive themselves for something. So he feels guilty about something he's done. Forgive me, fear. And this could be that's caused you pain or caused a problem. And he feels guilty. So he's kind of putting that song on to communicate to you. He cares. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Messages from Ben and an angel message. So what's the angel message for you today? What's the angel message for you today? What's the angel message? We've got take a moment to process why right now it's a no, because the solutions are coming. So there may be a question you're asking about, and the answer to your question at this moment is no, because there needs to be some kind of solution first. So it's like a delay is creating the way. So it's not a no forever, it's a not now. That's what you need to know. So the angels say, no, take a moment to process why. So whatever your question is currently, take a moment to process why you're asking or why it's a no. And then you'll realize, well, there has to be a solution first, or something needs to change, or something needs to happen. So the solutions to turn that no into a yes are coming. So that's the angel guidance. And what's the message from Ben? Oh, I've just realised there's some cards in this deck that shouldn't be in that deck. Interesting. Let me just so I mix the cards up when I've got all these decks of cards out sometimes. So what is Ben thinking? What is Ben thinking? You complete me. That's how he feels. We've got embrace. So he's thinking about the way he feels when he's holding you. He wants to hold you. He's thinking about embracing this love with you. He's thinking about coming forward to you. He's thinking about all these things. So he's saying you complete me. So he knows that you're the other half of him. Okay, whether he recognises twin flame or not, it doesn't matter. He knows you complete him in every way. So they're guiding me to the angel guidance cards here. What else do you need to know? So he is aware that, with you he feels complete. There's your card. Yeah, rebirth going through, death, endings. Endings are a natural part of life. There needs to be some kind of ending to move this forward. And this is going to be in his life. It's not like an ending between the two of you. Even if you seem to have an ending, so for example, an ending can be going into separation, but it's never an ending, it's a new beginning. It says the endings create wonderful new beginnings. So there's a new beginning coming. This is a great time of transformation, so be at peace with where you are. Archangel Azrael will soothe your thoughts and calm your heart. So Archangel Azrael is helping. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Dolphin, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from Chris? Got really triggered this weekend because he was with his on-off girlfriend, but he didn't look happy anyhow. If you watched last night's message, I did a reading about it's just the ego. Don't get triggered. It was all about being triggered. So that reading may really help you if you haven't watched it yet. So it's last night's reading. It's something like the ego. It's to do with the ego. The ego made me do it or something like that. So what does he feel or want to tell me? So obviously he isn't happy. So you're being guided to trust what your intuition is telling you. Yeah, he's saying he's in his head about you. And he's saying I'm drowning my sorrows. So he isn't happy because he's drowning his sorrows. Now whether he's actually drinking or not, obviously, you know what his habits are, but he is feeling there's a lot of struggle around him. And he's saying, I'm in my head about you, and I feel like I'm banging my head on a brick wall with that. So obviously, it's like he knows he's with her when he possibly shouldn't be. Or he's grown, he's like he's outgrown whatever that relationship was meant to teach him. And that's why it's on off. Yeah, look at this. You are my counterpart, Two of Cups. There's another card behind it. Look at this. You are my counterpart. So this is like him saying to you, don't think about her. You're my counterpart. You're the one that I'm meant to be with. And you're the one that will be with me. Okay, they're actually saying under the full moon. Well, obviously it's the full moon coming up. So there could be some communication coming in around the full moon. But if he doesn't physically reach out, he's definitely thinking about you. We got the Nine of Pentacles. He knows he needs to take care of himself. And this is also a card for you because if you focus on taking care of yourself and giving back to yourself, it's going to shift things forward. What I'm actually connecting with is the second week of September, which is really interesting. So something's going to happen around the second week of September. Is that when the full moon comes in? 7th of September is a full moon. Okay, so something could be happening around that full moon. in September. So September, focus on yourself, or between now and September, should I say, focus on yourself, taking care of you, being good to you, and that's when things are going to shift forward, okay? That's when his trip is over with that girl. Isn't that interesting? So just trust that you're his counterpart. Okay, he knows his truth. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, I'm trying to like it. It didn't always work then. I tried to like him. Sometimes I click on it, nothing happened. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. I'm having vivid dreams and still burning my bladder. Do you know, I'm not surprised that I can feel that now. Like, not burning, I need to go to the loo. So I'm going to go to the toilet after your message. So clearly I'm channeling it again. No contact with B. Can have a message from him and guidance. So again, remember, you know, the burning bladder is also about anger and frustration and things like that. And obviously, if you're having vivid dreams, you're going to be connecting with him very vividly. So what's the message from him? What does he want you to know? So flying out, okay? This is why I wear my short wig when I'm doing lives, because my cards just fall all over the place. If I have my long wig on, it would be too much, okay? So make me wait. It's like what he's saying to you is, you can feel something's happening. It's like the anticipation. So you can perhaps feel like something's shifting. That's also about the burning bladder. So, you know, like something has happened, like a burning desire for something to happen. But also make me wait. I feel this is like about you letting him come to you. So I feel that's what, it's like he's reminding you that's what your lesson is, to trust him to find his way. And he's saying without you, nothing makes sense. So right now where he is, he's like confused. There's just like this block around him, you know, and it's because he's without you, that's what they're saying, without you, nothing makes sense. So he's saying, expect me, I'm on my way. Now, obviously, expectations cause disappointment, so let go of the when and all of that. Now it's going to happen. But he's saying, I'm on my way. Okay, I'm on my way right now, I'm coming. So the Knight of Cups is a movement, coming forward in some way. So once he's overcome this confusion he's in, realising nothing makes sense, why? And then he's like, oh, it's because you're not around me or I'm not with you. That's when he's going to make his move. So what's the guidance for you? And I'm going to pull you an angel card. Yeah, we're speaking the same language. So you're communicating in other ways. Now I feel music is big with you both at the moment. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull a card for you. And I'm going to pull a card for him, a song, okay? So let's get a song for you, because I feel he's communicating with you through music. What's the message from him with a song? So the message for you is, cut, this hurts so bad. So obviously this could well be physical things you're going through as well. You know, it cuts you deep because you're in your emotions, you're able to feel things. You know, you don't shut your heart down. You allow yourself to feel everything you're feeling. So it cuts deep, it hurts so bad, and perhaps you think, why? You know, I was talking to God yesterday, why? Why can't I just be with this gorgeous man that I've wanted and desired and loved for 28 years? Why? You know, and God's like, because there's a plan, Liz. So I know it cuts and hurts, but there's a reason for it. Now, if you want to listen to this song, it's very beautiful. It's Cut by Plum, okay? So obviously, I think then the song itself is talking about, you know, someone who cuts themselves, but it's more about the emotion. You know, when I connect with this card, I heard that song for the first time because it was in Vampire Diaries and it just blew my mind, okay? The song around him is The Power of Love. So again, he's realising, hang on, when I'm around you, everything makes more sense because that's the power of the love. So there is nothing more powerful than the power of the love except the power of prayer, so pray about it. So again, he may be praying about things, but what you need to know is you're on the same page, you're speaking the same language. Even though you may not be communicating, you are communicating in other ways. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to the bathroom for a bathroom break, okay? So I'm going to do Katy. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Any message for my twin, anything I need to know? So what's the message for you, first of all? What's the message for you? We've got the message coming through for you is you feel like there's betrayal here in some way. So let's say you are the fire in my soul. So even though you know he's your counterpart and he brings all that fire up, there's also this pain because you're saying, I feel so betrayed. So it's not like you feel like, oh, he's betraying you, but there is underlying pain there about that. Like, you know, he's not being true to himself. I feel betrayed because he's there and he's not with me. And I know how much it hurts and it causes pain. So this is like something your inner child is asking you to heal or forgive, some kind of betrayal. So this could also be from a past lifetime or childhood or some other wound that's coming up. It's like it's opening a wound of betrayal. I feel betrayed. I feel let down. I feel abandoned. I feel like I don't matter. Those feelings are coming up in you. And, you know, this, I'm not talking about like when he's communicating with you, your soul's on fire. You know, when you're around each other, your soul's on fire. But these, it does hurt too to not be together. And obviously when he's in a karmic situation, it can pull on your soul. So you have to also remember that as nice as it is, like I spoke about setting boundaries down yesterday, I think it was, you know, even though you want him and all the desires there and all the passion, and he fulfills your soul with this fire and, you know, your body and all of that, it hurts when you're not together. So you have to remember that, you know, is it worth it until he's free? You know, that even though you're communicating all these things, the times when you're apart, or the times when he's quiet, or the times when you feel betrayed because he's still in that situation, you have to think, are those moments worth the pain after? Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling when I'm connecting with this. So you take that how it resonates with you. The angel guidance coming through is strength. So remember, it's giving you strength, and you're finding strength to put boundaries down, to forgive, to heal these triggers coming up in you, these wounds. He's finding strength to move forward and change. So remember, strength comes from within you and above you. So what you're being reminded is he doesn't give you strength. You get your strength from above you and within. They give me fear. You know, so remember, you might think, oh, I feel stronger when we're communicating, or I feel stronger when he's around me, but that's not true, because strength comes from within you and above you, and he's already inside you. So as you are strong enough to handle and deal with what's going on, so call on Archangel Michael for additional physical and emotional strength. So physical strength comes through when you may be feeling a bit depleted, or you may be going through ascension symptoms or something like that. So what does he want to say? Let's set the record straight. So I definitely feel he wants to. He's in his head right now about what he needs to do, because he knows he needs to set the record straight. He knows he needs to sit down with his karmic partner and deal with that situation. He also knows he needs to sit down with you and talk properly about things, not just, you know, brushing over things or being flirty with you. He needs to be real about where this is heading and where it's going. And that's what he wants to do. So he's in his head right now about that. So if he is distant, or you know, he's pulled back, or he's thinking about what to do, he's in his head about it all. So it's like he knows he's got to make a decision and make a change. And the Tower, he knows it's all going to fall apart. So he said, my life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but I know it's necessary change. So it's like he's preparing for this Tower moment that's coming in. So I feel the message I need to share with you is about you setting your boundaries down. In your heart, you know how I feel, my love. You're my love. You know how I feel in my heart. I might not be saying it properly, but I do feel it for you. So again, this is the thing, may not be actually saying how he feels for you, but he's showing you in other ways. But he wants to actually set the record straight and say, I do love you. I am in love with you. And the daily angel reading today is someone who's in love with you. And you know he is. So he's saying, in your heart, you know how I feel, but that isn't enough. He needs to be able to tell you. And that's where the problem is right now, where you may be feeling this betrayal or this pain, because it's all nice in the moment when you're communicating and flirting, but he isn't actually telling you how he feels in the way perhaps your heart needs to be told. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to do Mariana, okay? So Angela will look after the chat for me for 2 minutes, okay? So it won't be a second, because I'm still dealing with my own ascension symptoms, so bear with me, okay? Let me have a drink, actually. Okay, let me just have a drink. Okay, it's really warm in here today. Woo! Thank you, Angela, for looking after the chat for me. Okay, so we're going to do Mariana. So Mariana says, M's deepest thoughts and feelings for me. Okay, so, hey, Lisa. Hey, Victor. Welcome, welcome, everyone. So what's M's deepest thoughts and feelings for you? What's his deepest thoughts and feelings for you? He's saying to you, only you hold the key to my heart. So he knows that, okay? And he's saying, my soul is at ease when I'm with you. You're very soothing to me. So when he's actually in your presence, he feels very healed around you, very calm around you. You know, you soothe his soul. You calm him down, okay? And there's a lot of fire between you. He's saying, I'm making the adjustments required to change my life. So whatever he needs to do to have you in his life fully, he is doing that. I am making the adjustments. I am doing this. Now, the Knight of Wands can also be about a move or relocation or a change in that way. So he may well need to make adjustments in the physical world to actually be able to pursue this properly or to be with you the right way. And that's what he intends to do. I am making these adjustments because you're the one that soothes him. So this is a big message for you as well, to soothe your own thoughts and your own and bring healing in for yourself right now, because you may be struggling. Maybe you're struggling because you feel like he isn't giving you stability in some way, or something isn't feeling right for you in some way. So the green energy there is connected with Archangel Raphael, healing your back area, shoulders, which is connected with burdens and stability. But he's saying to you, only you hold the key to my heart. So he knows that he's not going to meet anyone else that makes him feel the way that you make him feel. Yeah, I'll return to you someday, Temperance. So really what this is about you being patient right now and just trusting that he knows where his heart is, because then I'll return to you someday. So if he is being silent, or if there is distance, or if he is holding back in any way, he just needs to process what he's going through. I hope that helps, okay? We got Patty, thank you for the donation. Any birthday messages for me from my late mum? Happy birthday, honey. So what does your mum want you to know, okay? What's the birthday message to you from your late mum? What does your mum want you to know? So first message out is enjoy each living moment. So it's like she's saying you are living, so live. Enjoy your life. Thrive. See this as a new beginning, a new day. Enjoy each living moment, because that's what matters. It's what counts. You know, we come here to live and to thrive and to enjoy life. She's saying, you know that I get it. So whatever you're struggling with, she's saying, you know I get it. You know I understand. She's saying, I heard your words. So maybe you've spoke to her lately and she's heard your words. So you could have had a conversation with her lately and she's heard your words. I feel that's what this is about. So obviously I heard your words could be about, like, if you said things, you know, before she passed over, or, you know, but I'm not connecting with any of that. I feel this is whatever you've been talking to her about lately, or whatever you've been thinking in your head about, if she's been around you, she's heard that. She's saying, I heard your words. You know that I get it, I understand. So I feel she's guiding you, she's around you. She's helping you to get through whatever you're going through. I'm sending you a sign. So you've already received one, or you're going to receive a sign that is her coming to you. And I feel this is a birthday sign, something that gives you a real message, like, I am here with you. You can count on me. She's saying you were always special to me, and you still are. So just because she's on the other side doesn't mean that anything's changed, really. It just means she's not physically available. But she is available. It's like, when I always think of it like this, you know, I think if I want to experience something with my own mum, you know, I used to have to ring her up and say, hey, mum, are you free? Or do you want to do this or whatever? And now I don't need to do that, because I take her with me anyway, because she's right here, okay? So remember that. She's right there with you. And happy birthday. I'm going to bring you a little angel message in for your birthday as well. So card flying out for you is uncovering treasure. So see every day as a gift, and then you uncover the treasure of the day. And you may also be opening presents today, which is about uncovering treasures. But I feel this dragon is helping you to move forward fearlessly and blasting things out of the way. So it says, beneath the surface lies great bounty. So there's something magical happening under the surface right now that you may not see, but you can feel. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. What does Adam want you to know today? Adam's saying to you, it's always been you. Wow, you got 10 of Cups there, which is union energy. So it's always been you. Doesn't matter who he's been with, where he's been, what he's gone through. He's always known you're the one in his heart and soul. Doesn't matter how long it's been. They give me 10. Okay, so 10 could be about seeing 10, which is a sign of power. This could also be a sign of 10, like 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years, however this journey's been going on for. But he's always felt that way. It's always been you. It doesn't matter how much time passes by. What else do you need to know or be aware of? The Fool, I'm ready for change and preparing to take a leap of faith. So again, there's that leap. He knows what he wants to do. So again, the energies in today is very action orientated. I am ready. I do want to take a leap of faith. Surrender to me. So again, the message for you here is for you to surrender, to give this to heaven. He's saying, keep me guessing. So about being a mystery. So he's guessing, he's curious. What are you doing? I don't know what you're up to. So if you're being mysterious, for example, they give me a block there, like there's no communication, which I know there isn't. But I mean, if you're not perhaps posting so much on social media, anywhere he's perhaps got access to you or he's watching, because you are keeping him guessing, it's making him more and more interested in what you're doing. You're a mystery. I don't want to let go. And this is claim. He wants to claim you. He doesn't want to let you go, okay? And he's saying to you, I want to move your heart once again, romance. So what he means is he wants to come back in and, make your heart beat faster and make your heart flutter. And this is what he wants with you. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, they're giving me a block there being released. Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Victor, where's your question? There we go. Victor says, morning, Liz. May I have a message from my twin and Jesus, please? So what does Jesus want you to know today? What does Jesus want you to know? What's the message from beautiful Jesus? There we go. Okay, the others went back in. So there were some other cards that were trying to come out, but they went back in. So I feel the big message coming through here for you is that you are a healer, that you heal others who are going through things. So you help others to feel better. Now, what I'm connecting with here is there's someone who may be struggling. Now, this could be your mum, because obviously I know your mum goes through her stuff as well. So this could be a sign that Jesus is with your mum, if you've perhaps been worried about your mum, or the fact that you're there with your mum is helping as well, because you are a healer. But obviously it doesn't have to be your mum. This could be anyone else you're thinking of. I feel this is a big sign that you're helping someone who is perhaps going through something physically right now, or a sign that you can help others who are going through things physically by your presence. It's like you have the presence of Jesus, because of the light that you share. So it says, heal the sick, they are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. So what I'm feeling with this is, it's to know that when you send healing out, it's coming from a higher place. So you can send healing out through being right here on the channel. You can send healing out on your own channel. You can send healing out to people around you in life, at work, your mum, or whatever you've got going on. So I feel the message, what you need to know from Jesus is that when you're wanting to heal someone, when you're praying always, it's helping to create that healing energy, because his energy works through you. So obviously he's healing you, but that's not what I'm connected with. I'm connected with your energy heals others. And, I've said this to you in person, that you help everyone. You've got this amazing light. I mean, look how it was when I met you. In Mamaia, when I had to leave, I was crying like a baby because I didn't want to leave. And I was like that when I left Laurel and Rennie as well. It's this soul bond. It's this power that you share, the way you are as a person. So you've got to remember your own power. I feel that's the message coming through. So what does your twin want you to know? What does your twin want you to know? I haven't let you go. Okay, so it may seem that way, but he hasn't. He hasn't. He's just going through a healing still. There's healing energy going into him. So I feel your healing is also going into him. Sending it into his legs, into his heart space, into his body, so he can make a move and do something. Because there are certain things he needs to release and let go of. And that's something he's still perhaps dealing with or struggling with. We've got, the Hermit. I've gone within to process because I know that we're meant to be. I trust that we're meant to be. I have to work this out. So in the quiet times, in his heart, he knows that you're meant to be together, but he also knows that he's got to take some kind of action because that's his destiny. So it's about, I need to do something. I need to move forward. I need to make some kind of change. I need to make something happen. Yeah, and then you'll uncover the treasure. And he uncovers that deep within himself. He feels like you're a treasure. Now, I'm seeing this dragon as significant because the dragon is helping you. And you know you've got dragons helping you. So what dragon is helping the journey today? What dragon is helping the journey today? You've got 3. You've got the silver dragon illuminating your potential with higher light. Now, obviously, you can connect with these cards yourself. Okay, I'm just going to channel the message quickly here. But I feel this dragon is helping you to know that you have the key to his heart because there's a big golden key in there. We've got the dark blue galactic dragon helping you to listen to the voice of the universe. So this is about listening to your intuition, him listening to his intuition, being shown signs and synchronicities, and the air and the fire dragon blasting things out of the way, expanding your creative energy. So again, this is what works for you, that when you are going through your own stuff, you work on your creative talents, you work on things that inspire you, because you're very arty and creative in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. How does C feel towards his partner right now? So how does C feel towards his partner right now? I'm going to bring Tarot in first. So how does C feel towards his partner right now? Stuck. He feels like it's stuck, it's blocked. That's how he feels. So I knew I wanted to go to this deck straight away, but, I didn't want you to think, I'm just automatically saying that he's struggling. That's showing you he is. Okay, because he feels like it's stuck, it's blocked. That's how he feels, as a block. What's his dark struggle? It's not you, okay? So he knows it's nothing really to do with the partner. It's to do with himself because he's not happy. It's like with you, he's saying to you, it's not you, okay? It's me. It's my own issues to deal with. Can't cope with this today. So whatever's going on between them today, he's struggling. Can't cope with this today. I can't cope with you today. I can't to his partner. I can't cope. So he's struggling, okay? That's how he feels. What's his karmic struggle? We've got, there is someone else on my mind. There you go. And that's you. So he's saying, I can't cope with this today because there's someone else on my mind. So he's thinking about you, and he's saying, moving on will make both of our dreams come true. So he wants you because you're his dream come true. And he knows if he leaves this partner, that he'll have his dream, which has been with you. And that partner will also be able to meet someone who can make the dreams come true. So it's like inevitable for this ending. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Julia, thank you for the donation. Does my famous twin flame dream of me? Have faith in that, okay? So, does your twin flame dream of you? Card on the floor is the Tower. So right now, I feel like your twin flame is actually going through some nightmares at night. So there could be some nightmares about things that need to change or things that are happening. So I feel they're going through some kind of Tower moment right now, some kind of chaotic thing. So, but I do feel obviously if you sense that this person's dreaming about you, then they very likely are. But I feel it's like there's a big tower going on. So I feel they could be having some nightmares. Not as in you're a nightmare or anything like that. What I mean is nightmares about their life or things they need to change. So if your twin flame is dreaming about you, what are they dreaming about? I dream that I apologise to you. Again, that could be connected with the tower. So it's about something they need to apologise to you for, or something they need to deal with or sort out. That's what they're dreaming of. And obviously that will lead to you. So it's not like I'm feeling, he's definitely having, erotic dreams about you. This is more about, I need to make a change in my life, or I need to apologise, or I need to do something. It's more practical about what steps they need to take to bring you together or move forward in some way. That's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps. And I am going to do a celebrity reading. I keep saying I'm going to do one and then other things come up. But, I'm getting all these signs to do one. So probably this week I will be sharing a celebrity reading, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages from DM today? And 4, okay? You've got and 4. Let's get a message for you. You might say and for me. So the message for you today is to trust that your person right now is learning and growing in this situation. because we've got 8 of Pentacles. So sharpening my skills. So you're sharpening your skills through the situation, and they will be sharpening their skills. So the skills I'm talking about is like life skills, understanding things better, being able to deal with things better, to be able to heal things and handle things better. And 8 of Pentacles is also about working hard on the self, maybe even working hard in life, you know, in work or on finances or other things. So I feel what you need to know is that you're both doing the work required to be together, no matter how things seem in the physical world. He said, no one can satisfy me like you can, because you're my wish fulfillment, you're my dream come true. So no one can make me feel like you do. So he knows that full well. That's what he wants you to know. But the message for you is that you're both doing the work. Yeah, you complete me. So you know that when you embrace the connection without fear, you know that he is the one that completes you. Card just moved again on the deck. It's the same card moving out. So you complete each other, and he knows that you're his wish fulfillment, his dream come true. And he's working hard right now, and you're working hard to move this forward in its own way. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Guidance on what my hidden talent or clue to it and risk for career. So what do you need to know about your career, okay? So cards coming through, 2 on the floor. I feel these are the most important ones. We've got whatever the prickly situation is, you need to cut ties with that. So really what you're learning right now is to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. So for example, if a situation feels prickly to you or it doesn't feel right to you, then you've got to move on from it and make a change. And this is with everything in your life. It's with people, experiences, situations. So what you're learning is to let go of things that don't serve you, to move away from anything that prickles you or triggers you, to recognize it's an opportunity to respond with love or to take yourself out of the equation. That's what I'm first connecting with, okay? So we've also got education. So you may need to learn new skills, or you may want to learn new skills. Now, obviously, education is about the school of life. You know, we learn in the school of life through everything we go through. But regarding what your hidden talent is, or taking a risk, you may need to cut cords with something or move away from something to educate yourself about something else. So you may need to do more learning about what it is you actually want to do. So education could mean teaching as well. Okay, but I'm also feeling this is more about you educating yourself on what you want. So how is Jake doing? I keep seeing his profile picture popping up, though we don't follow each other. So that's obviously because you've been reminded of him. Surrender to me. So the message is surrender. It's like he's asking you to surrender so he can become the master. And what that means is so he can take control and move forward towards you. So he wants to be able to take action in his own time and move towards you in his own way without feeling pressured or rushed or forced. So that's a big message for you, to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank and advice? So what's the message coming through? What do we need to know today? The message for you is during the summer. So obviously it's during the summer now. They're giving me fear. So I feel there's fear being released during the summer. Something big is shifting around this time. And this could even be around your union. If you're asking about when you're going to be together, could be during the summer next year, you know, when things come to fruition there. Let's get clarifier on during the summer. Yeah, the sun, happiness. So this could be a sign of when you're going to be together on. So I'm not feeling it's this summer, I feel it's next summer, okay? So a very happy outcome is on the horizon. Focus on blessings and have positive outlook to achieve this. Shine your light bright. So really what this means is until you come together, until it's manifested, focus on your blessings. Focus on the positive. Shine your light instead of stressing or worrying or thinking it's never going to happen. You've got to have faith in the love, okay? So he's saying I'm bonded to you, and that's what you need to know. This could be something building around April next year. Okay, because you've got the 4 of Wands. So bonded to you. He's bonded to you. He's bound to you. That means you belong to each other. It doesn't matter what he's going through right now. Okay, things are going to shift. Yeah, you got the 10 of Cups. It's showing you're going to be together. Okay, you've got contentment and joy. So no content. No, that's not what I'm saying. What you have to, this is the thing, you grab onto the pain instead of focusing on the blessings. You got the 10 of Cups coming out, the sun, during this, the angels are saying to you, you're going to be together. This is union coming together. When you're going to be in a relationship or when something is shifting to move you into a relationship. Now, if that means no contact until then, isn't that surely worth it? Okay, but what you're saying, oh my God, I can't cope, I need contact. It's like the fear, you know, and you've got to remember you're learning how to surrender. So when you surrender and give it to heaven, and you say, well, we're going to end up together, so does it really matter what's happening now? No. Okay, then you relax, and that's when contact comes in. Okay, so it's about understanding that. And until you actually stop with the stressing out, things are going to feel hard. So he's asking you to be patient with him here. He's saying, look, I must do things at my own pace because that's how I'll follow through on my plans. So he's asking you to be patient. So it's not like he can come through right now and say, oh my God, I love you and all that. The daily angel message said, your person is in love with you. In this message, I can't give you a I'm in love with you message because he wants you to know he's healing. He's saying, I want you to know today that I must do this at my own pace because that's how I'll follow through on our union. I'm not ready yet. Give me time. I'm still working on me. So you've got to be very patient. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the milestone, honey. A message I need to hear. So what do you need to hear today? We've got stay focused. The message you need to hear today is stay focused, hold the course, don't give up. Focus on what you desire. Focus on the vision. Okay, be the visionary. Don't let anything knock you off your path. Don't get distracted. Okay, remember the archer pulls the bow and arrow back and is focused, doesn't get distracted by other things. Knows that will be able to hit the target. What you need to hear is that union is possible for you in this lifetime. So keep your eyes on the end result. Don't let anyone sway you differently. Okay, union is possible. So it means it's there if you want it. You just got to have faith and trust the journey. I feel you may also see 1111 or 111 to have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? Baby Cakes, thank you for the donation. Will I be able to pay my rent in time? I'll call an Archangel Ariel, okay, to help with finances. Will you be able to pay your rent in time? We've got the Ace of Swords. I feel September. There's going to be a decision made around September. So it feels like you're going to pay your rent in September. Okay, or there's going to be some kind of truth or decision coming in September. So if I'm getting September coming through as a tiny. So if that's when you've got to pay your rent, or maybe you can ask for some time. If you're meant to pay it in August, maybe ask if you can pay it in September. That's when you're going to be able to pay it, or that's when it's going to happen. So the answer is September. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for the year? Tomorrow's my birthday. Happy birthday, honey, for tomorrow. So what's the message for the year? Well, first of all, you're going through a huge transformation. So a fresh new way of living emerges. And this could also be a way of living, as in you may be eating healthier. You may be doing things that are more spiritual. You may be moving, or there may be some changes coming in around that, but I'm not really feeling a move. It's more a new way of living, doing something in a new way. So this could even be looking at things differently, seeing your birthday as a fresh start because it's a Phoenix rising. And you've got answering the call. So there could well be things coming to you like phone calls. You're being called to do something. You're being called to action. The time is now. So you're definitely being called forward for something. We've got wandering path, enjoy the journey. So just enjoy the journey right now, even when you get fogged in, even when things don't make sense. Just go slow, take your time, there's no need to rush. Surrender to the journey, give it to heaven, release control, and be ready for anything. Expand your mind, expand your horizons, because when you think outside the box, things happen. Crossing bridges, so you could also be mending, healing, connecting, and releasing, sorting things out with your person, things coming together. So with your birthday, you may well... or the year ahead, you may well come back together, reconnect, you may sort things out with people, and really it's a great adventure. It says take a risk and venture forward. So I feel positive things coming in for you with the year ahead, good things coming in. Now a card went back in the deck there, did you see it come out? So we've got 3 of Pentacles. So connect with the power of the universe to manifest your reality. The law of attraction is always working, so use it wisely. So it jumped back in the deck because I feel like your connection could very likely be on the 5D right now. It's like it's about to come in, but then it goes back in. So I feel that's a big message that your person perhaps wants to reach out to you, maybe even wanting to reach out to you tomorrow. But if it doesn't happen, don't get triggered. It's fear holding them back. I hope that helps, okay? And Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hello, Liz. I'm flying to New Zealand today. Any message from G? So have a wonderful time. So what you do, lots of flying, honey, and I'm sure you're taking bloom as well. He's saying to you, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision because I can't forget you. I'm returning to you soon. So what I'm feeling is, this is also July energy here, and we've got June. So I feel July to June is a significant timing that you need to know about. But he's saying, I don't like this back and forth. And I feel this could also be a sign that he's getting triggered by your back and forth because you're flying around and doing your own thing. So it's like he's saying, you're going out having all these wonderful experiences and doing all these things. It doesn't matter why you're going or what you're doing. He's saying, I don't like it. I don't like all this back and forth. I need to make a decision. So it's like he is sensing that you're busy, that you're doing stuff, that you're not waiting around for him. And he said, I can't forget you. I'm returning to you soon. And I feel that's also a sign that you're saying, well, I can't forget you. I'm returning to you soon. So I feel it's like you're having this conversation in the 5D. Where you're saying, well, I'm going, but I'll be back. It's not like I'm going far, or it's not like I'm going to be gone for long. It's like you're trying to reassure him in your own way that it's like you're not going away from him. It's like he's triggered that you're moving away from him. That's the message. Let's get a card for you about flying to New Zealand. We've got rejuvenating rain. So you may feel rejuvenated by this, clear the past, heal the present. I don't know if there's going to be any rain there. I doubt it. Okay, but this could be perhaps going near some kind of waterfall or cleansing water or something like that. Or you may want to stand in the shower, as in an actual shower. Okay, yes, so it is raining. Okay, well, this could be about like a rain shower, like shower in a shower, actually in a shower. So if it does rain, see that as an absolute blessing. Okay, because it will be rejuvenating rain. When I think about New Zealand and Australia, I always think about really hot weather. But I suppose if it is raining, that's a huge sign. But that's what you need to know. You're going to be rejuvenated by this trip, and you're going to be able to clear something perhaps from the past to heal where you are now. I hope that helps, okay? Baby Cakes, thank you for the donation. Do my friends have my back? Also, will I be homeless? I don't feel you're going to be homeless because if you ask the question about your rent as well, will I pay my rent on time? Something is shifting in September. There's a decision coming in September. Okay, so do your friends have your back? And it's about your angels are your friends. Call on your angels. They have your back. God has your back. Too many cards. Wrong deck. They're asking me to use a different deck. I feel you're stressing right now and it's causing a problem. The Magician's on the floor the right way up, which is a big sign about taking control. Got all these cards flying out. Okay, I've got to pick them up. Oh, because I've changed my setting around and I haven't got as much space here now where I'm sitting, so it's hard work to pick the cards up. Okay, so too many cards. So what I'm feeling first of all is you can't rely on anybody else. You have to rely on your connection with self and source, okay? So that's what I've got coming through. That it's about, I want to use this deck. They want me to bring in some angel guidance because I feel you're so stressed out, it's causing problems, okay? So what do you need to know? We've got the Hanged Man. Delays are always necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. So I feel what you're being told by the universe is that you are protected right now and you're being prepared for something. Focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. So focus on being very kind, loving and gentle to yourself right now. Instead of beating yourself up about things, perhaps saying, if only I'd done this differently, this may be happening, or relying on anyone else, because this is showing you the delay is creating the way. Okay, so the delay is necessary. This delay until September for some reason is necessary. So you'll be learning a lesson through it, but something will be shifting. So don't feel you're going to be homeless. I do feel that you'll be given what you need. So if that's coming from your friends or that God sends in something else to assist or help you, some other kind of support, that's what's going to come in. But you must pray. Okay, so I'm not saying your friends aren't going to help you or they don't have your back. What I'm saying to you is when you recognise that when you pray, the right support comes, whoever it's from, then you're not relying on anybody else to give you anything. But something is happening for you around September. I hope that helps, okay? And if you use gratitude, it's going to uplift everything anyway. Ashwini, thank you for the donation. What does my teacher think about me and will it be better? So what does your teacher think about you? What does your teacher think about you? Ascending the mountain, that you keep going forward, that you don't give up, that you go through mountains in your life and challenges, but you keep moving forward. So I feel that your teacher perhaps thinks that there's mountains in your way that you don't need to have there. So in other words, this can be your teacher sees you as you may cause problems for yourself sometimes by your mind, because in our mind sometimes we can make mountains out of molehills, which means we can make a big thing out of something that isn't really there. But I feel your teacher is very proud of the way you move beyond these mountains, or the way you move forward, because the messages keep going forward. So this may well be what your teacher is helping you with. Okay, so will it be better if you keep going forward? It will. Remember, what does faith do? It moves mountains. So you must be able to have faith, because when you have a small amount of faith, it moves mountains. It moves big, huge mountains in your life. So that's the message coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and the angels on what's coming for the 8-8 portal. So what's the message from the angels with this 8-8 portal? Progress is being made, okay? Trust the timing of your journey as everything is falling into place. And I also say, will he get approved by contractors to start his own business? I feel that, yes, progress is being made, but you must trust the timing. This could also be something that happens within the next 3 weeks or 3 months. Okay, that somebody starts moving forward, that progress is being made. So I do feel the answer is yes, there's progress being made. Let's just clarify that with another deck. Will he get approved? We've got commitment. So there's a commitment or a contract or something coming in. So I feel the answer is yes. And it will make progress. It will move things forward. So what's his actual message to you? He's saying to you, I lose myself when I'm with you. And I feel that causes him a problem because he feels vulnerable. They give me headaches and may bring pressure in. And I watch you when no one is looking. So in a way, it's like he feels safer watching you from a distance than actually being around you. Because when he's around you, he loses himself in you. You're like this mythical creature to him in a way. So you're coming up as a Queen of Cups. So you may feel you're drowning sometimes, but you have power. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. How will my DM feel on Friday when I go to his house, okay? How will he feel on Friday when you go to his house? He wants to taste you, so he's going to feel very attracted to you, and he's going to feel like you're in control. He's saying you have the control. So he's going to be watching you as well. He may be looking at your legs. So I don't know if you're going to wear something where you're showing off your legs. It could be like you're wearing trousers or pants, I think they call them in the US. Is that right? We call them trousers here in the UK. Or like a nice skirt or dress or something like that. But I feel show your legs off if you can, because he's going to be looking at your legs. And maybe, this is going to sound strange, but wear red underwear, because I feel that it's going to activate something in him. So I want to, or maybe wear red. So maybe wear red or show your legs off in some way. Maybe heels. That's just what they're showing me, because he is obviously visual. So I'm not saying it's about what you wear or anything like that, but this is what they're telling me to share with you. So he's going to feel like he wants to taste you and that you have the control. So he's going to feel like you're the one who's more in control than he is. So it may feel completely different to you. You may feel like a nervous wreck, but he's going to perceive it differently. Okay, so how is he going to feel when you go to his house? He's going to see a light at the end of the tunnel. That's your card. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I know better times are ahead. So it's going to make him feel better. It'll make him feel better and like there is a light at the end of a dark tunnel. So it's going to make him feel good and perhaps more relaxed, even though you're the one in control. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. Please a message from my DM and my angels. So what's the message from your angels today? So your angels are saying to you, pay attention to the signs and pray because the angels are listening. So the angels are saying, we're all around you. All you need to do is pray and we're there. And we're going to send you signs. So maybe you've been praying about something and you're receiving a sign about the answer or what you need to know about it. And that sign will give you the help you need. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? Flying straight out. Wow, they're making me work for these cards today. Picking them all off the floor and doing exercise. So we got, I want to understand the mystery. So what he wants you to know is he's trying to understand the power of the connection and what it is and why it makes him feel the way it makes him feel. So that's what he's actually trying to understand, okay? So I'm dealing with my ego. So he's dealing with his ego to work out what this is. He's going through things. And when he goes through things in his ego, when he goes through his trials, his tribulations, his struggles, obviously that is what helps him to understand what the connection is. So it's about knowing he's going through things that grow him up spiritually, help him to understand. So, and it's about his emotions. So his emotions put him into his ego. Because he said, I had always pushed down and never really opened up to my feelings and emotions. I'm now learning to sit with, understand and master that. I'm also working on releasing negative emotions so I can be more balanced in myself. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, I haven't got to a second donation for you yet. I've only answered one question. Patience, please, okay? We're doing GR. Thank you for the donation. I can see Jacinta's after GR, if you're wondering when. GR says, what does Ray want me to know? Is he done with the karmic? Actually, let's ask this deck first of all. Let me have a drink, actually, okay? Okay. Is he done with the karmic? Thank you, Victor Ling, for looking after the chat for me. Isn't it funny what people say? I find it funny, I do. We've got good news coming in. Okay, so this could be a sign he is done with the karmic, or it's about to change, or something's shifting. So you're about to get good news, okay? So there's good news regarding the karmic situation. Now, before I even go into that more, I just want to know what he wants to apologise to you for. You are the one that got away. That's how he sees you. So it doesn't matter what's going on with anyone else. He sees you, and he always will see you until he's with you, obviously, as the one that got away. So in other words, what that means is you're the one who's in his heart. You're the one he always thinks about. You're the one in his mind. Okay, you're the one that matters to him, okay? Everything else is a lesson, remember. It's something he's learning. Forgive me, fear around that. So what I'm saying is there's good news around the karmic situation. I don't feel it's completely done, but I feel there is good news around it. Not around the situation, to you. As in, it's good news for you that something is changing or shifting. So we've got, I'm working through my problem. So he's working on it still. He's still working through something that he sees as a problem. And obviously the problem is something to do with the karmic partner or the karmic situation, or whatever the karmic thing is. And he's still working through it, but it's good news there. It's good news he's working through it. So I feel what you need to know as well is that it's good news because it's creating growth and lessons. So what else do you need to know about this, okay? What else do you need to know? We've got everything is falling into place in August. So what you need to know is relax right now, because whatever's going on is actually moving things forward for you and him. And everything is falling into place. So don't even worry about anything. Just be at peace. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta's second donation. Thank you, honey. He posted that song last night. And this morning he came in my dream and said, come home. My front is burning for you. He sounded hyper, like he couldn't wait anymore. What's he thinking? Where's this connection headed? It's obvious. Can't you see? Okay, I'm sure everyone else can read that and say, it's obvious he's telling you he wants you and he desires you. He's thinking of you. That's what the song he shared that we connected with told you. And where's the connection headed? It's moving into the direction of a relationship or union. Okay, it's your fear that's making you doubt everything. So I feel you've got to work on your own fears and your own insecurities, because I feel that's currently in the way. Because not only is it in the way of you moving forward, because remember, you've both got to do the work. So I'm not saying it's your fault in any way, shape or form. He's got to learn his lessons too. But you not believing in this or struggling to see the signs that are right in front of your face are perhaps causing you distress. Okay? So, because it's clear what it means. He's saying, I'm hungering for you, want you. So you're preparing for the next chapter. He's saying to you here, what he's showing you with this song and everything else is he's getting ready. I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready for something new. So I feel what the angels are going to send to you is the number sequence 2121. Okay, because that's a sign it is happening. You have to believe it's happening. It may not happen as quick as you want it to, but things are falling into place. So all of this messages, he wants you to know that it is happening. Where's it heading? It's heading towards a new chapter, the next chapter. Because this is a book. You know, on the twin flame journey, you write a whole book. And you have all these different chapters. And you will have one that says union when it's meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? So you've got to work on releasing your own fears and doubts. Peace, Lily, thank you for the donation. Messages from AA and general guidance from my spiritual team for my highest good. So what's the message you need to hear for your highest good? There is always a reason. So what you need to know is there's always a reason something happens or why something is happening for your highest good. So remember, when things happen, sometimes we think, oh, I don't know why that's happened, or it doesn't make sense, or it's always for your highest good. There's some reason there. There's some growth in that. And surrender, all you need to do is surrender right now. So surrender, give this to heaven, because there's always a reason. So there's a reason why something is happening right now that you're thinking about, and all you have to do is surrender it, give it to heaven, and recognize there's a reason for it, okay? What else do you need to know for your highest good? We've got Seven of Swords. Why couldn't you be honest? So I feel this could be about honesty, or having a conversation, or opening up, or telling the truth. So you may be thinking perhaps, why can't he just tell me the truth? Or why can't he just be honest with me about something? Why? Why has it happened this way? So Seven of Swords is like something you feel that's hurt you. And you could be thinking, well, why? Why has this all happened, or why? And it's because everything happens for a reason. It's happened for your highest good, to grow you in some way, to help you to connect with yourself, to connect with Source, to become stronger, whatever it is. Okay, so what you need to know is whatever it is that's hurt you, it's actually made you stronger and wiser, and there's been a reason for it, even if you don't know what that reason is. So what does AA want to say to you? We've got, this pain is killing me too. So what he wants you to know is that it hurts him too. And they're giving me pain in the eyes. Just as I connected with that, then it's like I had a little twinge in the eyes. It's like tears coming out. This pain is hurting me too. It's killing me too. It's not easy for me either. And something could be shifting between now and October, where he comes in with some form of apology. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. How did he feel about my post yesterday? And a message for me. Okay, time to make a decision. So when he read your post or saw your post or whatever it was, he thought about a decision. And he thought, I know it's time I make a decision. So he's got to do something. It put him into a state of, I need to process the action I need to take. So it put him into an action state of mind, okay? I need to make a decision. I know it's time to do that. So that's what his post made him feel, what this post made him feel. And what's the message for you? What's the message for you? We've got, you asked and the universe delivered. So you have to trust that the magician is in you, and you're asking for help, you're praying, all these things are happening, and the Tower moments are coming in. Says nothing will ever be the same. So it's like what the angels are letting you know is that you're actually praying for help, or you're manifesting something, and it is being manifested. Okay, it may seem chaotic, it may seem like all chaos around you. Things may not make sense sometimes, but again, it's all happening for your highest good. So it is all happening to move things into place. So the Tower is falling in his life. It may seem like it's falling apart in your life, but it's all moving forward. And what I'm seeing is as well, things that perhaps you struggled with between January and June are now changing, because you're realizing how much power you have. I have the power. I am the magician. I asked for this. The universe delivered. And this, I'm going to give you a little story here, okay, that really shows the power of the universe, or the power of God. I'm going to connect with God more, because, it doesn't matter whether you believe in God, the universe, the higher power, whoever. I'm talking to everyone now, okay? If you want to know if your prayers are answered, let me just share something with you. And this really just hit home to me the other day, again, how much prayer works, and that God is listening. And we just worry, okay, for no reason, because if something isn't happening and we've prayed about it, it's not yet ready to happen. Or something has been aligned or healed, because I don't like wasps, okay, at all. And I went, and this happened not long ago as well, the same thing. But, I went in the bathroom, it was only a couple of days ago, and there was a big wasp in the bathroom window. Now, I don't like them. Like 6 years ago, I wouldn't have even gone near the window. I would have run out the house and got someone to come in from across the road or something. Said, can you come and get this wasp out? But obviously, I'm a lot more prepared now, okay? So what I did was, saw this wasp, and it was like a big wasp. Like, to me, it looked like a hornet. It was awful. I don't even know how it got in the house. I don't know. And there was one similar about a month or so ago. The same thing happened. So I was brave enough to open the window, and that's it. I couldn't go near it or anything. So I prayed. I prayed to the angels and asked them to redirect the wasp, to direct the wasp out of the window. I was praying, thank you for helping this go out of the window. And I was praying and I could see it was like moving different. And then I just give this message straight up to God. And I said, God, please help your creature to find its way out of the window. And I'm not kidding you, within seconds, the wasp jumped down on the windowsill. It was the most bizarre thing to watch. Like something pushed it down. And it like was thinking a minute, and like a second, like thinking. And then it just flew out the window. And I got angel bumps. I was like, I could see it was like God redirected its course. Now think about what God is doing in your masculine's life. He's redirecting their thoughts, their feelings, everything to move in the direction of you and the direction they're meant to go in. So understand this, if you're praying, your prayer's being heard within seconds. Just because something hasn't shown up yet doesn't mean you've got to keep asking or it isn't happening. It just means it's in divine timing. And that really, like, that happening to me again I was just like nearly in tears, like, because it's such a huge thing to me getting that wasp out. It was like, because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I couldn't do anything. And it was like, God, please help me, And God and I said that creature because I thought, well, it is one of God's creations. I don't like it, but it's still God's creation. And God helped. It's like I felt God saying, come on now, my child, go out the window to this wasp. It was bizarre. Powerful, okay? Hope that helps anyway. Julia, thank you for using milestone, honey. Can I ask for a message from P and guidance for me? What's ahead of us? Thank you, sending good vibes. Thank you. So what's the guidance for you? Trust what you feel. So remember, things happen on the surface, but you know the truth inside. So trust what you feel about the situation and ask Archangel Chamuel to help you to find what you are seeking. So obviously this is about finding your way, understanding, moving things forward. So I feel the guidance is whatever you're seeking, if you ask Archangel Chamuel, he will help you to find it. Now that could be your way back to each other. It could be perhaps something you're thinking about with work or some other thing. Because you've asked for guidance, that's what you need to know. So what's the message from P? P is saying to you, let's kiss and make up. So he wants to come back into your life and sort things out, like reconcile, make it right with you, and perhaps spend some time with you and kissing you. So that's what he's thinking about. And he's saying, I'm facing my fears and darkness to make this happen. Now, this is also something he may have been working on between January and August. So I feel there's a time coming where he's coming out of the darkness and he's going to make his move. Now, this could even happen within the next 6 weeks. Okay, so within they just said sex, okay? So within 6 weeks, there could be an opportunity to meet up and have some kind of intimacy. There's no slip of the tongue. It always happens for a reason. So that's what I'm getting with that kiss and make up. You could be doing things within 6 weeks. So that's where you're heading. So where you're heading is some kind of intimate encounter. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, thank you for the being here, honey. Thank you for your milestone. I'm so looking forward to it. What is it now? It's Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 sleeps, okay? So exciting. So can I have a message from the angels, please? So what do your angels want you to know? Messages and music. So you're definitely being communicated with through music. So your angels speaking to you in music and her speaking to you in music. So what's the message in music? Okay, so the first card flying out for you is, give them space and time right now, as this is allowing them to see, to feel, to understand and face their truth. Well, that's exactly what you're doing. Okay, your twin is starting to question their belief systems. That's about their life. And their energy is shifting. They're starting to realise that everything you told them and showed them just may be right after all. Wow, so there's some realisations taking place right now. And we've got just you too. It says no matter who else is involved in this situation, what matters is you and her. Take all the labels away and focus on the love. What matters is the two of you and nothing else. So really what that means is don't even think about the karmic partner, because what matters is you and her. So what do the songs mean? Angels are all around you. Wow. So whatever songs you're hearing are saying to you that the angels are with you. The angels are all around you. I was in a shop yesterday and I Believe in Angels was on the radio. So it's about the angels are all around you. They love you. Amanda loves you. The angels love you. You are loved. Okay, they love you. What else is the song saying to you? We've got this song has been playing for you both. So you may be hearing a song that she is also hearing. Or you may be, guided to a song that she is also listening to. And it's not over. It's just the beginning. It's not over. It's just beginning between the two of you. So I also want to bring in the other song deck, okay? So let's get a message that you are hearing, or a message about you, and a message about her. Okay, look at this for her. The principles of lust. Do what you feel. It just makes me smile because, you know, when me and my twin, we used to listen to Enigma all the time. We used to have like a certain CD that we put on when we were making love and stuff. It just made me smile. That just popped in my head. You know, when we reconnected, he actually said to me, "Have you got Enigma on?" So the principles of lust. Do what you feel. Okay, so this is like her knowing that she wants to act on that lust. She wants to act on what she feels. So again, she feels that, okay? And blue, here our story. So she feels blue about things. When I connect with blue, I feel like sadness, pain. But this is the song by Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Do, that one. Okay, hear our story. So it's like she knows that you have a story and she wants to talk about it. So I do feel she feels the power of the story, the love, and she feels blue when she's not with you. Now for you, now this is really interesting, okay? Because you've got Lady in Red coming through for you. Your beauty blows my mind. And they're giving me the song Lady as well, because I share today, you know, the song Lady by Lionel Richie. That song. And, you know, it just reminded me of, you know, in my events, when I did the channeling and we put Lady on, the song Lady came on when we did the meditation to connect with her, that you may be something there that you need to remember about that meditation or what came through to you during those moments when that song was played. So when, yeah, I remember that yesterday, that song. Yeah, so when that song comes on, I'm pretty sure I've shared it for today, and maybe listen to that song again. So your beauty blows my mind. So that's what she wants you to know. And this could also be if you're wearing red, maybe you're wearing red in some way, you know, or you perhaps, I don't know, if you got red bra on, or I don't know, but, you know, red in some way. I'm not saying, obviously it's connected with the song that she's blown away by you, but there could be red as well. Red is obviously connected with the root chakra as well. I hope that helps, okay? And I can't wait. It's going to be fun next week. So Patricia, thank you. And it's going to be hot weather as well. I don't know if you've had a look at the weather, but it's going to be really hot as well. So it's like we've picked the perfect week again. Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from A? So what's the message from A? What's the message coming through that you need to know? So we've got release all blame to heaven. So the first thing is whatever's happened between you, give it to heaven, pray about it. So there may need to be some forgiveness on both sides, or I feel this is obviously what he wants you to know. He's apologising for what's happened, for the way he's acted or the things that he's done. We've got time for a decision with justice. So he knows he needs to make a decision. This is also a card of balance and karmic endings. He's saying something is missing. So he's missing you. Without you, give me a block. Something is missing without you. This is what he wants to communicate. Everything is crumbling down. So what I'm getting is, if he is in a karmic situation, whatever it is, that's crumbling down. Okay, something happened between January and June that's affected him or changed something that he's going to be dealing with between now and November. So November could be a significant timeline for a big decision coming in. And that's 4 months. So we've got August, September, October, November. This makes sense, okay? For the 4 months, it's like over the next 4 months, he's going to know that something is missing without you and he needs to make a decision. So I feel something big happening this year. Okay, so anything that you're worrying about right now, stressing over, release it all, give it to heaven, whatever it is, in exchange for peace and solutions, because I feel that you could even be together by November. Or there's a big decision happening in November. So you just got to be very trusting right now and patient with what's going on. Okay, yeah, surrender, take all of me. So he wants all of you and he wants you to take all of him. So this is about being together. But I feel the message out of this card is about true surrender. So when you surrender, everything moves forward. But November is going to be a significant month in your connection. I hope that helps, okay? Angel, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I know my person's current feelings about me? I'm facing some challenges regarding my health and work at the moment. Can I get some angel guidance? Of course. So, you know, it's probably as well ascension related, even though whatever it is you're going through, it's probably got an underlying cause of ascension. So we've got feeling love for you. So the way he feels about your person is saying, I do love you. I feel love for you. And in today's daily angel reading, it's your person is madly in love with you. And that's what you need to know. And that's why this card's coming out, the Two of Cups. So your person wants you to know how they feel about you right now, is that they have love for you. They are in love with you. They feel love for you. And they see you as their perfect match, okay? So what's the answer you need to know? So, yeah, it says this, no is a not now. So just because you're not together right now, or it isn't happening right now, doesn't mean it's not going to. You know, the no is a not now. So it's not the right time. You've got recovery from a loss as well. So you're recovering from something. Now, obviously, this could be about your health, because the angel's saying you're recovering and there's a loss that you may be going through. So if you're saying I'm going through some challenges, so this could be perhaps you feel like you've lost something to do with your health, or you've lost a job, or you've lost something to do with work, but you're going to recover from it. So when I'm connecting with this, whatever you're going through with your health and work, you're going to recover from it, okay? And you are loved so much by the angels, by your person. There's so much love. And it's about loving yourself as well. Perhaps sometimes you don't realise how loved you are. You know, you're loved beyond measure. It's like the angels say, if you knew how protected you are and how loved you are, you wouldn't worry again. So you always have a choice. You have a choice how you feel, what you connect with, what your emotions are, how you choose to see a situation. All you have to do is ask for help. So I feel the message is whatever you're going through in your health, whatever you're going through in work, ask for help and it will be given. But I feel there's a recovery coming in. So call an Archangel Ariel, call an Archangel Raphael. Ariel is finances, Raphael is healing. And I want to bring you a message in about health as well. Give me a little bit of fear. Whatever it is, allow it to run its course, okay? That's the treatment. There's going to be a miracle healing. Miracles are possible. And you've got to seek outside help for treatment. So you may already be seeking outside help for treatment. This could be talking to a doctor, or maybe already doing something. Could even be some kind of counselling or whatever it is. So I feel you're already getting the treatment you need from the outside of you. That's what I'm connecting with. And you've just got to allow it to run its course. This could even be if you're taking antibiotics, or if you're taking any kind of meds or whatever that is. Allow it to run its course, or allow the illness or whatever it is you're going through to run its course. And there's going to be a miracle. Miracles are possible. So you can see bees. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from auras, intentions and feelings ever lost in forever? No, that's your ego, so you need to release that, okay? He just needs time. A friend of mine said about Audrey is like the rest, now he will turn his back on me. That's triggered me. Well, who cares what people think? You know, if you're letting people affect your energy or affect what you feel inside or hurt you in that way, you've got to take back your power. Okay, this is why it's so important that you talk to people who have got your back and not trying to say things that trigger you. Okay, you've got Fiona. So the message for you coming through is you're healing your wounded heart. The 17 is saying you're on the right path. It's all okay. Okay, the star is about you being guided, that there is hope for the future here. So you're healing your wounded heart right now. You feel like your heart is breaking. But you've got this opportunity to heal it through self-love, through prayer, through connecting with your angels, through doing things for yourself. Okay, so you're healing your wounded heart, but also remember what he's going through. Okay, so what we're trying to do sometimes is see it from our own perspective, but think about what he's going through. Of course, he needs time to heal and, kind of get back to himself, to repair himself, in his own way, his heart as well, and his identity. So, of course, he's going to need time because he wants you to remember him how he used to be. And obviously you're going to see him in a new way. Obviously you'll still care about him the same, but he's like, this is a big thing, it's a big change. You may not want me anymore. You may not see me the same way. So he's got to heal his own thoughts around that. Now you can't rush this forward. And I feel what you're trying to do is rush things forward on your time, and it can't be that way. Okay? I know you want to be with him, honey, but it's not the way it's meant to be right now. Okay, he's thinking of you. Regardless, he's thinking about the past the way it was. This is what I've got coming through very strongly. He's got to get over his fears about not being the same person. And now you're going to look at it. You're going to look at him differently. You're going to see him differently, like a part of him is missing. Okay, because that's how he feels. He feels like a part of him is missing. So he's saying, I am thinking about you right now. I am. So you've got to let go of anything or anyone that's triggering to you right now, because you've got to be very strong. It's not about you right now. It's about his own healing. It's not about you. Don't take it personally. Rejection is redirection. You already know this. You already know everything I'm saying to you. Okay, you've just got to be strong enough to be able to handle it. Ask Archangel Shamuel to help you find what you're seeking. What I feel you're seeking right now is peace. Okay, and healing and validation that he still cares. And you're going to see that through signs and synchronicities. You must raise your vibration. Otherwise, you're going to feel stuck and you're going to feel in pain. There is a change coming. It's time for a change. So it's time to change the way you're looking at things right now. Does anyone get a timing for you coming back together? Is there a timing for you coming back together? Okay. We've got next month. So there could be an opportunity next month for something to move forward if you release it now. If you stop worrying, stop panicking, and give him the time he needs. So something is happening next month. So September. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Message from my DM, I haven't seen him with 3 months from, don't know what he's thinking. So what's he thinking right now? He wants to explore you. So there's good news here, because the good news is that he does still think about you, obviously, of course he does. But he's thinking about you in a very passionate way. Okay, I want to explore you. The flame is still very bright for him. Okay, there's a candle flame in this card, even though, you know, she's a bit naked there. So I do feel he's having very intimate thoughts about you. And that's, yeah, it's definitely getting stronger. So if you're feeling the Kundalini, he's fantasizing about you. I feel something could happen in September. Okay, because we've got the 9 of Wands here. Look at that, as I say, it's speed there. Something's moving forward right now because he is definitely fantasizing about you, thinking about you, wanting you intimately, and the passion is rising. You know, I mean, these cards are a bit naughty, you know. I mean, you know, that you can kind of see what he's doing there. So, you know, he's thinking about you in that way. Okay, so there's a lot of passion and fire, and he's just afraid to let you in. He's saying, I'm afraid to let you in, but I want to explore this. And that's because you make him feel vulnerable. But all the passion is there. I feel he struggles perhaps with these emotions, but all the desire is there. So we've got coming through here, I feel you pulling away from me. This is what you perhaps feel like. Perhaps you feel like he's pulled away from you, but he needed to go within, okay, to be able to explore the connection. There's the word again, explore. He wants to explore the connection. I feel he's doing that right now through the 5D, through dreams, fantasies, and he's also realizing it's unconditional love. He may feel stuck as well. It may feel stuck right now, but he is hung up on you. Let me just see what the other cards are. Yeah, mapping out our future, and I've never quite felt like this before. Now, what I've got coming through is a timeline of between September and June for a possible union timeline. Okay, possible being together. But again, don't kind of grab onto the timeline because it's just a guideline. But I've got, it's like he's going to come out of the hermit mode and he's going to move forward. There's going to be a new beginning here. Now, I know you feel hung up on him. You feel like perhaps he's always on your mind. But he feels the same way. And he wants to map out the future with you. So this is about a new beginning coming in around the new year as well. So something big is going to happen between September and the new year. And then there's like a timeline for union between then and June. So it's not going to be stuck forever. You're going to reconnect. It just buffered for you there. But it says reconnecting for me. So things are shifting forward. Let me just bring in some other guidance as well. What else do you need to know? Look at this, with God, all things are possible. So even if things feel stuck right now, it won't be stuck forever. Things are going to change and shift forward. That's what you need to be aware of. So with God, all things are possible. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from Jesus for family drama? So well, first of all, Jesus saying respond with love. Okay, remember, be good to each other. Okay, even if you have to go into a different room and breathe a minute, because your blood family, your relations are like blood tests. Okay, which means they boil your blood because they teach you lessons, okay? So what does Jesus want you to know for your family drama? So the first card coming through is, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. So he's saying try and make the peace. Try and focus on peace, not drama, chaos. Because if you're trying to be a peacemaker, you are a child of God. If you're getting involved in conflict and drama, then it's like you're operating from a darker place. So Jesus said, you're blessed when you focus on peace, or you try to make peace, or you try to clear the air or sort things out. Now, sometimes you do that through pulling your energy back or breathing or, you know, agreeing to disagree or whatever it is. or taking yourself out of the drama completely, but that makes you a peacemaker. And also ask Jesus for help. He's saying when you pray, it will be given. So ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. So you may need to ask for help with this. Maybe you need to even ask for something from your family. And that may bring up some kind of drama. But when you focus on being the peacemaker, that will open all the right doors. I want to pull you a message from Michael as well. What does Archangel Michael want you to know as well about this, the family drama? Dusk, it says, be grateful for the many blessings of the day and give thanks for everything good and bad, and go to bed with peace in your heart and your slumber. So don't go to bed with negatives in your mind or, like stress. Give it to heaven in exchange for peace, and then you'll sleep well. So if this is keeping you awake at night, you need to find some kind of peace to be able to feel at ease with things. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check that everything's running right on here. Give me a second. What time? I may need to go to the bathroom again in a minute, okay? So we've got, that was for Patricia. So we've got Saranga, thank you for the donation. I'm getting a very uncomfortable vibe thinking about the karmic as my twin feeling the same, and hence I'm reflecting. Well, first of all, you can perhaps feel a shift is going on. Like a shift is happening in the connection. But again, if you're saying I feel uncomfortable, it's because something is shifting. That's what I'm feeling. I feel keep your thoughts uplifted. Remember, the karmic person is someone who helps. They are a catalyst. When you see it that way, there's no bad feeling. Okay, so let's bring in what's going on with the karmic. Okay, so what's going on with the karmic? Okay, what's going on with the karmic? They're guiding me to another deck, but this is the one I'm bringing out. I feel like I've wasted the best years of my life. So the karmic person is feeling like they're wasting time or wanting a change in some way. So again, there is a shift there. But because you're saying you feel uncomfortable, I'm going to bring in the uncomfortable deck, the exposed deck. So what do you need to know about this? Getting under your skin. So it's like, I feel what I need to share with you is this, okay? You're allowing this karmic partner or this karmic vibration to affect you, to get under your skin in some way. Okay, and you've got to release that. Now, I do feel that your twin is feeling that way too, and that's why you're mirroring it. So I'm not saying, it's not like I'm saying to you, oh, everything's affecting you. I'm not saying that, honey. What I'm saying is, this person is getting under his skin. In other words, triggering him, making him feel stressed out, but also getting under the skin as in something is shifting. Because I feel this as, they show me, I know it's a strange thing to see, but they show me like, them films where you see worms under the skin and crawling around, things like that, like you see the skin moving around. They show me that. So there could be itching going on, he could be itching, you could feel like he's breaking out of something. So it's like the skin is being shed. I feel the wood snake around this as well. So it's like itching for change, wanting to make a change. So if something isn't sitting right with him around this karmic partner, and that's what's changing, okay? We've got hidden agenda at the bottom of the deck there. So there could definitely be a big shift up. And I feel this person also feels like they've wasted time. I feel your person feels like that too. Okay, these drawers keep sticking. I don't want to knock the whole cabinet over. And then you've donated again and said, how does Annie view this connection? Is he aware I'm his mum? So let's bring in the yes or the no deck, okay? So is Annie aware that you're his mum? Is Annie aware? Okay, we've got unknown and blocked. So the angels say you're refusing to heed the advice given. You're on a new level now and have outgrown it. So what this means is the message, the answer is blocked right now because it's not something you're meant to know at this time. It's unknown for a reason. Okay, so you're on a new level and you've outgrown something. So take that, it resonates with you. It says you're refusing to heed the advice given. So what I feel is maybe he's refusing to see it because it's blocked in some way. Okay, so he may be not seeing it clearly, okay, and you're on a new level now. So it's like you may have outgrown the need to know. It's like you don't need to know certain things. So again, it's about trusting your intuition. But the message I'm feeling to answer your question is he aware? He's refusing to see it right now because it's something that's been blocked or unknown for a reason. So there's more growth that needs to happen. That's the message there, okay? Just seeing if you donated any more. There, you've got another one. I'm going to answer the other one as well. So I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just answering Sarang all in one go here. Nannab Reeves' message for me. Nannab B's message for me. Okay, so let me just go back to where I was in the chat. There I am. Okay, so what's the message for you that you need to know? Okay, what's the message you need to know? Something big is going to be revealed to you. We've also got new love appears. So this is going to be something new appearing. Now, I'm not necessarily feeling like a new person. This could be things appearing in a new way, like seeing things in a new way, changing the way you're looking at something. So then it feels new. The love appears in a new way. Okay, so something big has been revealed. And I feel this is also what Nana wants you to know. Something big has been revealed to both of you to appear to each other in a new way. And also one of you walks away. So again, this is about walking away to heal, to grow, to go through a healing. So you may actually think, right, I'm going to release this. I'm going to surrender this. You know, I'm going to walk away from this for now to be able to move forward. And that will bring in a change. So what else does Nana B want you to know? We've got taking shelter. The answers are within. It's like I feel what I need to share with you is all the answers to all of the questions that you have, they're always inside of you. You just need to go within to access that. So obviously when we use tools for ourselves, like sometimes if we use cards for ourselves, it can be very hard to get the right messages because we're an ego or we're struggling or we keep asking in a different way. Or whereas when you go within and calm your mind, the answers just come. And you may even see the answers through a sign you see instead. Because sometimes when we're trying to find the answers, we're too absorbed in it to actually be able to receive it. I hope that helps, okay? Divine Soul, thank you for the donation. What's my DM message and next action towards me? They're giving me tooth pain when I'm connecting with you, which is about decisions. There's a decision coming in. So how's he feeling about you? He's feeling love for you. I feel all the love for you. Remember in the daily angel reading, the message is from them, okay, that they are madly in love with you. So he's feeling all the love for you right now. We've got your birthday brings power. So I don't know if you've got a birthday coming up or there is a birthday ahead maybe for your person, but a birthday brings power. Oh, thank you, Icy. Great to see you, honey. Maybe give me a text message about meeting up soon and I can give you this bracelet or we can connect or something. I haven't seen you for ages. Okay, so your birthday brings power. So something is going to happen around a birthday. If you've already had it, it may have brought power in. So you may have felt more powerful since your birthday. But I feel something could be coming in around a birthday. What else do you need to know? So there could be some kind of action around your birthday, okay? We've got, I'm taking back my power to move this forward. Expect me, I'm on my way. So he's coming in, he will come. Okay, so expect me. You know, if I could go back and rewrite this deck, I would perhaps put something different than expect, because obviously expect is an expectation where we get disappointed. But really it is the truth, you know, expect me, I'm coming. It just means let go of the how and the when and all of that. Because he's taking back his power now. He's been taking back his power since July to actually move forward towards you. And this could be something connected with a birthday. Let me bring you an angel message in as well. What else do you need to know? We've got Page of Pentacles. Remember that it's all about soul growth. So we constantly evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life. So this is a deep time of soul growth and learning. Mistakes will be made, but they are lessons in disguise to grow the soul and make it stronger. So have patience with yourself and others at this time. So patience is power. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've messaged again and said, do you see you messaging me this month? What are his karmic struggles? So first of all, what are his karmic struggles? So what are his karmic struggles? What are his karmic struggles? There is someone else on my mind. So what he's saying is you're the one that's always on his mind. So whatever he's dealing with in his karmic situation or whatever his karmic battle or issue is, you're constantly on his mind. So obviously it's a struggle for him because he wants to be with you and he's thinking about you and everything he wants with you. So obviously that's a big struggle. So what's his dark struggle? What's his dark struggle? I don't know what to do. There you go. That's his big struggle. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to change things. He's confused about things. And I'm already involved. There you go. So he's saying I am already involved with this karmic partner or this karmic situation, but I've got you on my mind. I just don't know what to do. So that's what his battle is. Okay, he doesn't know what to do. So is he going to message you this month? Is he going to message you this month? Okay, is he going to message you this month? Is he going to message you this month? I feel there's way too many cards. I feel that's the message, but I want to just see what else comes out. So we've got relax. The spirits are helping let go of questions for now. So it's like you're not really meant to know the answer. You're saying this month is my birthday. Well, there you go. It's your birthday and something's happening around your birthday. So it's very likely then there's going to be a shift around your birthday. We need to relax about it, okay? And the other card is yes. It says you can trust your intuition right now. So you must trust your intuition. It's like your intuition is telling you that something's going to happen, and it's very likely going to happen around your birthday then. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Any good news coming towards me in the next few months? So what's coming towards you in the next few months? We've got valiant courage, take action with passion. So I feel what you're being guided to do yourself is to move towards what you're passionate about. Now I'm talking about in your goals, work, other things with you, because I feel if you're patient, your person is going to take action towards you with passion. Okay, there's going to be courage, because I feel this is them coming to you. So it's very likely within the next few months your person is returning to you and coming towards you with courage. Okay, with some kind of gesture, romantic gesture. But I feel what I need to share with you is that for your life, move towards what makes you happy, what you love doing, the things that light you up inside, because that's what really turns you on in life. And it makes you feel good, it raises your vibration, it brings more abundance in. And that's what you're being guided to do. Okay, let's also bring in another card. What else is coming towards you in the next few months? Okay. Hi, honey, great to see you. Long time no see. You are the fire in my soul. So again, it's about passion, action. Now, what I'm connecting with is that you're saying in the next few months, I'm seeing these things happening and moving forward between now and March. Okay, so March forward, between now and March, go for your passions, go for your dreams. What's coming towards you in the next few months? We got you are capable of manifesting your dreams. So this is good news because you are creating, manifesting, and these things are showing up for you between now and March. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to do, Oceana. Okay, because I've just seen her in the chat there saying, I'm in such a deep pain. What will happen between Luigi and me? Will he reconcile with me? Will I see him soon? So let go of that pain, okay? I just want to answer your question because I can feel your pain. So he's saying, trying to find my centre. There's a delay right now for a reason. So you need to relax and calm your mind down. Okay, so he said, I'm just trying to find my centre. It's not over between us. I'm just trying to work out what to do. Okay, so he's trying to calm his energy down. So I don't feel it's over between you. So obviously you've got to calm your energy down as well. So it says, know that Spirit has led me to you for a reason. This says, I know that Spirit led me to you for a reason. So what this means is that you were led to each other for a reason. So you're learning from each other. You're growing through each other. Okay, so you have to trust that there's a higher purpose to this connection that goes beyond the ego or the physical world. So you're learning lessons, okay? We've also got, be confident in yourself, feel good, feel the success inside of you, because the more confident you are in who you are, the quicker things will turn around for you. And he's very attracted to that side of you as well. He said, I'm not intentionally ignoring you and working out what to say and how to say it. Things are not always what they seem. So I do feel you're going to talk again. There's just a delay. It's not the right time. Okay, so when is he going to come back, or what do you need to know about a timeline? We've got when you release resistance. So you're clearly in pain right now. You're holding on. You've got to let go of that resistance and something will move forward. Now, the furthest timeline out, and I'm not really feeling for contact. It's more for reconciliation or coming back together is May. So between now and May, something is happening. But you've got to release the resistance. So obviously if you're sitting around in pain, you're going to have a further timeline out. So if you let go of the resistance now and start being more confident and trusting in yourself, remembering how magnificent you are, then that timeline can move forward. So I want to do you, if I can find the deck, hang on a minute. There they are. I want to do you an affirmation you can use. Okay, what's the affirmation you can use right now to feel centered? Affirm it, I am strong. You are stronger than you think. So you'll be okay. That's the message. I hope that helps. Okay, next question we're doing is for Matthew CJ. Thank you for the donation. Angel message for the next 10 days. So what's the angel message for the next 10 days for you? What's the angel message for the next 10 days? Overcoming obstacles. So over the next 10 days, you may overcome some obstacles. And the message for you is to know that you can overcome obstacles. You can overcome anything. So you can handle whatever's going on. So if some obstacles come up for you, see them as opportunities to handle things differently, respond with love, and feel strong within yourself. Okay? We've got, I know I can do it. So have confidence in yourself. You can do it. You are strong. Whatever comes up, you can handle it. And if I feel your twin may be feeling lost and confused, and you may be picking up on that. So that could also be an obstacle around the full moon. You may feel a bit lost, confused because you're connecting with them. Or if you do feel lost and confused, you've got to be strong and confident to know what to do, and then you'll overcome that obstacle. So I feel the obstacle could be that you may feel a bit confused about something, or you may feel a bit lost about something. So call on Archangel Chamuel to guide you forward, to help you to find what you're seeking, and ask Archangel Uriel to illuminate the path. I hope that helps, okay? We've got City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hope you're doing well. Liz was wondering if there was a message I need to hear regarding this journey, and a message from my DM. So what do you need to hear? Look at the situation with love. So anytime you're going into struggle, you'll be looking at it with fear, not love. So look at everything you're going through from a higher place. And your birthday brings power sticking out the deck. So again, I don't know if you've had a birthday or one's coming up, or he's got one, but it could bring power in. Now remember, every day is our birthday when we wake up in gratitude and we're giving thanks for our life. But I feel this is a birthday. Okay, something significant around a birthday. Or maybe since a birthday, you've been looking at things with love. But that's what you need to know right now. Look at this situation with love and things will improve. So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? He said, I want to build a life with you. That's what he wants. Now, there could be children involved here as well. Okay, because we've got the little feet there. So this could be if there's kids already involved or if you want kids together. But it's about family planning. So building a life, building a family. This is what he wants to do. This is what he wants to build with you. That's what he's thinking about. Okay, so his birthday is coming up. There you go. So something big could be happening around that birthday. So you must look at it with love, because he said, I do want to build a life with you and I do want to be with you. And I do feel he either wants kids with you or he's already got kids, and that's about making things right for the kids or creating a way for you to meet the kids or whatever that is. But it's like building a family life. So I am seeing a family when I'm connecting with you too. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I'm still taking donations for now, honey. I'm going to have a bathroom break, though. I've been saying that for like an hour. I'm going to nip to the bathroom. So let me just see how far behind I am. 8:43. What is it now? So I'm about an hour behind. So I'll probably take a few more and then stop it, okay? Stop donations. So I'm going to come back to do Earth Sky. Give me a second, guys. Thank you. Okay, let me have a drink. Oh, okay. Running up and down the stairs. I get out of breath. Whew, I am 49 now, Get out of breath. Okay. So we're going to do Earth Sky. So thank you everyone then for asking about donation. I think what I'll do now is perhaps cut the donations off now so that I can actually catch up, okay? So after E777 there, no more donations, okay? So mods, if you can put that in the chat for me, that will be very helpful, okay? So Earth Sky, thank you for the donation. Let's find your question. Where are we? Earth Sky. Earth Sky, where are you? There you are. I'm ready for my most wonderful life. That's what you've put there. I release control to my team of guardians and deeply departed to protect me. So I'm not sure if you actually have a question, or I'll just pull you a card, I think. Okay, so what do you need to know in this moment? You're just saying, I'm ready for the most powerful, wonderful life. So you've got joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And this is really what you're doing. So I feel when you open your heart to joy, you're going to receive joy. You're going to receive delight. You're going to receive blessings. You're going to receive abundance. You're going to receive love. So keep focusing on what you're doing because it's bringing things in. I mean, this may just be you doing an energy donation, and that's a sign of you giving. It's like gratitude. What you give out, you get back. So when you operate in joy and delight, that's absolutely what comes back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Bella, thank you for the donation. I'm just wanting to know what my next step should be, travel or more focused on study. So what's the message from the angels for you, first of all? We've got meditate for answers. So it's like the angels saying you already know what to do. You just need to go within to find the answers. So when you, obviously meditation as well is about focus. So you're saying, or more focused on study. I feel this is a sign to perhaps focus as well, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't travel. So go within for the answers, all the answer within you. What else do you need to know? Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands. Things are happening now. Now, the Eight of Wands is a card about travel. It says swift action will lead to rapid results. If you are traveling, you'll be safe and protected. So I feel the message is if you do travel around, you're going to have everything you need. You're going to be protected. You're going to be safe. But there's no reason why you can't focus at the same time on study. It's like you can do both, but you just have to get the balance right. So I feel the angel, it's like you're being guided to do both. And that's why you may be feeling like you're in a struggle with it. So, and you've got the Eight of Wands, which is definitely movement from August time. So this is things shifting now. So go within for the answers. Right, I'm getting both coming through. It's not like I can say to you, oh, you shouldn't travel or you should just focus on your studies, because I do feel it's possible for you to do both. So I want to get a card around both and see what comes out. So first of all, let's get a card. Let's get a card around travel and a card around study, just to see what comes up. So for travel, we've got happiness. So happiness around travel, okay? And obviously you're having happy times. So I'm seeing, obviously it's a good card, 10 of Cups, it's about love, and this could even lead to love. So travel could lead to love, or you could be traveling with someone you love. But I feel this is a good thing. It would lead to good things. And regarding study, we've got, the Six of Wands, it makes you more confident if you're studying, but you're at a crossroads. So it feels like travel is like, if I was going to say out of the two, I would say travel is probably the thing that I'm most being pulled to when I'm connecting with your energy. However, the study will bring in more confidence and power and whatever it is you want. But I feel you need to go within for the answers. But I am feeling you can do both. You just have to get the balance right, okay? I hope that helps. Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Victor, who's this donation for? With my ex, it says. Oh, the question is the above donation. Is this for Mystic Road then? Have you donated for Mystic Road? Mystic Road saying Doug's energy towards me. That's the donation above. That's the message above. You've put, the question is above the donation. I'm very confused. Victor, who are you donating for? I've clearly been guided to Mystic Road anyway, so I'm going to do Mystic Road. Doug's energy towards me. So I want to connect with Mystic Road. So what's Doug's energy towards Mystic Road? Equality. He wants to give equally. Okay, and work in progress. He's doing what he needs to do to be able to give equally in the connection. So he may not be giving equally right now, but that's what his intention is. So he wants to be able to give equally to you, and that's a work in progress, which means you've got to give it time. It's not going to happen overnight. I hope that helps, okay? For Violetta, I've donated, okay. Have you donated again? See, I can't see, all I can see there is have you donated for Donna Harvey as well? I'm so confused, Victor. So you've put right under the your donation here, it says with my ex. That's what it says. And then it says the question is above the donation. Well, the question above the donation is Mystic Road's question. That's what I can see. I can't see Violetta, unless you mean for Donna. Have you donated for Donna? Okay, we'll do Donna anyway, so I'm confused. So Donna says, are there any messages from Mark? I had a sleepless night. I had a sleepless night myself. So we've got the storm is passing. So I feel you're going to sleep better. So whenever the storm is, whatever's going on, it's passing. So obviously the storm, we've had a big storm here, haven't we? We've had that storm big in Scotland. And I know you said you'd had a bit of a storm. And we had a bit of a storm here yesterday. But it wasn't really a storm. It was like rain and stuff. And then it went really nice. And the weather's nice today. So the storm is passing. So I feel whatever the chaos is that's happened that may have kept you up, that you've been sensing or feeling, that's passing. So I feel better times are coming in. What else do you need to know? Yeah, stalemate and indecision. So again, I feel this is like the storm is passing. So any stalemate, any stuck energy is passing. That's what I'm connecting with. Picked up on Mark's darkness last night. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that. Okay, we've got, finding a steady pace. So things are going to be easier from this point on. A steady pace is coming in. Again, remember the Knight of Pentacles is a yes. So if you've got a question, that's your answer. And it's also about eventual positive outcome, getting there. You'll get there in the end, which you will, even if it takes time. We've got Page of Swords. I'm not intentionally ignoring you and working out what to say and how to say it. So he is working out what to do right now. The storm is passing. Let me pull you another card. We've got, I will do anything you want me to. So again, he's saying, I'll do anything you want me to. Give me time. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys. My mods are putting it in the chat for me. I need to catch up. So, Victor, that's all I can see. If you've donated again for Violetta, I may see it later on. But that's all I can see right now, okay? And then I've got Emily G's donation. Okay, so I think you may have donated again. I don't know, because I'm quite behind. I'm like an hour behind. Okay, so I don't know, you may have donated again, but I'll answer it because you put it in the chat there. So can you give me guidance about the situation with my ex? This is a Violetta. Can you give me guidance about the situation with my ex? We are thinking about getting back together, though I'm conflicted. He's an amazing person. I love him, though. Well, obviously do what feels right. Okay, if you feel like you love him and you want to give it a chance, then go for it. Don't take things personally. So maybe in the past, you've took things personally in the connection that you've been guided not to this time. So it's like if you get back together, just don't take things personally if he's having a bad day or he's lashing out about something, or make sure you're focusing on peace, okay? Make sure you focus on me. Shally, put your question in, honey, and I'll answer you next, okay? Because then I'll catch the next live. Put your question in and I'll answer your question next, okay? So I feel this is the message. When you get together, don't take things personally. Because I feel that there is hope here for the connection, but as long as you're not taking anything personally. And yeah, you may feel lost and confused when you're taking things personally, or you may not be sure what to do. So you've got to follow your heart. So if you get back together, what's the energy? Happiness, happy home, it's going to work out, or something is going to improve here. And you may be at crossroads, but you've got to be confident. So I feel that the more confident you are, the better things will be. You may get back together properly in October. That may be when things move into place. What else do you need to know? We've got hold your vision with unwavering faith. So make sure you're focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, and things will move forward. But the message I've got is, as long as you're not taking things personally, there's a chance of happiness. I hope that helps, okay? So I've got Emily G. I did ask Shelley to put a question in, but she may have gone before. We should better catch the next live. I don't know if she asked a question. Okay, no worries anyway, okay? So we're going to do Emily G. So Emily, so no more donations, guys, because I need to catch up, okay? So Emily G says, hi, there's a message from me about what he's thinking and going through, and a message from my guide. So what's the message from your guides right now? What do you need to know? Replace doubt with faith. So if there's any doubt in your mind about anything to do with him, this journey, anything that you've got going on, you must replace that with faith, because that will move things forward, okay? So that's your message from your guides. What else do you need to know from your angels? We've got judgment. Forgive yourself and others. Be kinder to yourself and don't take things personally. Isn't that interesting when I've just had that message coming through? Who cares what people think? It's what you think that matters. So if people are putting doubt in your mind, and it doesn't matter who it is, it could be from another reader, it could be from family or friends, or listen to your own intuition, you know your truth. So what he's saying to you is, something is missing without you. I feel your presence, I sense you, but something is missing without you. So he really is missing you right now. So what's your guidance? Okay, craving communication. So you may be wanting communication right now, but you've got to hold higher standards. So this could well be that you're perhaps choosing to not reach out, or you're waiting for him to come forward with something real, because you're setting your boundaries. So even though you are craving contact with him, you are setting your boundaries, and that's putting you into your power. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got 78 watching, 78 likes. So I definitely feel there's a sign there. Now, obviously, 7 and 8 is powerful anyway, so you could be seeing 7s and 8s. Okay, but 7 is about manifesting, 8 is about the what comes in. So I just want to read you what 78 says, because I feel it's a significant number for you. This is Carl Gray's book, okay? We got your personal journey is unfolding perfectly, trust in the process. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're doing Oceana Healer. Oh, I see. So you did actually donate to me, and I did answer your question, because I did see you in the chat, and that's why I answered your question. So trust in the guidance that you were given, okay? So because you've donated, I've already answered your question. I'm going to pull one from the chat. So I'm going to do Prosper says, what do I need to know today? I don't know if Mr. P has been sincere with me. Okay, so what do you need to know today? What do you need to know today? The message for you today is there is a divine plan. So you have to trust there's a divine plan to this journey. There's, you may not be seeing something clearly right now. So trust in the plan that heaven has for you. There's a reason why you're going through everything you're going through right now. And obviously you're learning how to trust your intuition. So this person is saying to you, I have a plan for us. There it is. I have a plan. So this person you're connecting with, who you're not really trusting right now, you're not sure what's going on, has a plan. And you're learning lessons, because the Page of Pentacles is about a lesson. It's a lesson you're learning, and perhaps you're going to hold hands and he's going to lead you forward in some way. So this is about a communication. It's about a relationship. It's about being together. So you have to trust in the divine plan. So I feel the message, you're not seeing something clearly. Try and rise up to see it in a higher way, and you'll recognize there is a plan, and there is a divine plan, and it's all working in your favor. So things are moving into place. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, love message from the angels in DM, please. So what's the message coming through from your DM? No more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? So the message from your DM, Stella, is, I don't mean to shut you out. I'm sorry for shutting you out. So I feel if he's been shutting you out, he's coming back around. Okay, because this is in reverse. So I feel like he's coming back if he shut you out, okay? What else do you need to know? Okay, we've got, you're all I've ever wanted. Wow. So he's saying you're all I've ever wanted. He's all you've ever wanted. And there's power in there. The angels are helping. So the angels are bringing you together. And he's showing up here as the Emperor. So I feel what you need to know is he is coming to you. And the angels are on this for you. So that, yeah, oh my God, it's me, got the Emperor again. Take back your power by trusting yourself. Same message, really. So the message is you have to trust yourself. He's learning how to trust himself to come to you. So something big is going on in your connection here. What else do you need to know? Okay, they guided me to use the other deck. We've got Knight of Pentacles. He intends to give you everything that you want. And that's a yes from heaven. This is the deck they're guiding me to. There we go. Straight out. Very clear. Hold your vision with unwavering faith. Okay, so don't give up. Hold your vision, because things are shifted. I hope that helps, okay? Let me do Shelley, because I saw Shelley come in. Mark's message for me. What does Shelley need to know? What's Mark's message for you? Taking responsibility. So he's saying, I'm taking responsibility for the past and my actions in the past to be able to be with you the proper way, to be with you the right way. So he is taking responsibility. No more donations, please, guys. My mods are putting it all over the chat, okay? So he is taking responsibility for what he needs to do. And he's saying, I want to set the record straight with you. I want to let you know I'm taking responsibility for this. Let's set the record straight. Let's sort things out. So I definitely feel that he's in his head about what he needs to do. And that's why he's got his own way for a while. That's why he needs time, or he's working out what to do. So he's in his head saying, I'm taking responsibility. That's why I had to go my own way for a while. That's why things are the way they are, or that's why the way things have been that way. But I want to set the record straight with you and everyone else in my life. So he's getting his act together. That's what he wants you to know. He's getting his ass in gear, okay? He's taking responsibility. Yeah, he said, I'm preparing to reach out to you and communicate how much I feel so we can set the record straight and sort things out. So he's planning something. There's something going to happen. What else is going on? Clear card, please, angels. What else is going on? Yeah, imprisonment. He's got to break free from whatever he's stuck in. So he's breaking free from his prison. Now, his prison could be a karmic cycle. It could be fear, whatever it is. He's breaking out of that to come forward. That's what he's breaking out of. That's his decision. You know, I'm leaving this behind. I'm taking responsibility. That's why, because he's stepping out of this prison. I hope that helps, okay? Katy, thank you for the donation, honey. How is it going to be with the next encounter between DM and I? So what's the next encounter going to be like, okay? What's the next encounter going to be like? You complete me, embrace. So you could well hug each other. Or if you are connecting online, it could be an energetic hug, like, you know, you send an emoji. But you're saying the next encounter. So, you know, the next encounter is kind of like the physical encounter. There's going to be embracing, lots of passion. Okay, but I feel that if you communicate, he could send you a hug emoji, which is a sign of the embrace, because that's what he wants, okay? So what he wants is to hug you. So what's the next encounter going to be like? Knight of Wands. Any changes you want to make will be a success. You are ready for a house move, a relocation, or to take the next step. So what I'm feeling is, when he connects with you in the physical, it's when he's going to tell you, I'm ready to embrace this love, or it's when he's going to be ready to actually make a move or move on from his situation. So it could just be a lot of messaging until then, okay? But he's saying, I want you to know it's going to be a success. So I feel like something positive is shifting here. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got Empress, Divine Feminine. So really all you need to know is you have to be yourself and trust yourself, and that's going to move everything forward. So you've got that powerful energy of the Empress, that's you in your power. So you're going to be in your power when you have this next interaction or the next encounter. So I feel it could be like messaging until he's ready to say, right, I'm leaving that situation and we've got a future. Or I'm ready to move. Or, you know, this could even be kind of knocking on your door and coming to you with a bag. Or, you know, it's like, and he's going to leave. So I do feel he's going to leave that situation in time. I hope that helps. Let me see if I can get a time around an actual physical meetup. We got on a holiday, so it could be during a holiday time. So on a holiday is like a special occasion, or when there is actually a holiday. So you could be on holiday from work or on vacation, or he could, or, you know, it could be just like some people call weekends holidays. It's some occasion when you're either not busy or it's a special event. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. My niece wants to connect with her grandmother. Okay, so when you say that, okay, do you mean your grandmother's on the other side and you want me to bring a message through for your niece? Is that what you mean? Okay, or do you mean your niece wants to connect with the grandmother, as in, I feel it's a message from the other side, that's what I'm connecting with. Is that what you mean, honey? If you're still around. So we're going to bring a message in to your niece from her grandmother. Okay, so what's the message from a grandmother? Your courage and strength are a credit to you. Okay, so what this means is the grandmother is very proud of the niece. Okay, so you've got courage, you've got strength, and that's an absolute credit to you and the person that you are, okay? Remember that our bond is eternal, so they're always connected, they can communicate. Just because the grandmother isn't around physically doesn't mean they can't communicate, okay? Because the bond is eternal. And life is a gift, there's so much to celebrate. So the grandmother is saying to the niece, you know, enjoy life because it's so amazing. It's something to be celebrated, not hated. You know, because sometimes we hate our life because we go into pain and we have to see it as a gift every day, something is worth celebrating. That's why we should say thank you to God for everything we go through, good and bad. But I feel really what the message you need to hear is that the strength and courage that your niece has is a credit to her. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Guidance for the next month. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday. There's lots of people coming in with birthdays today. Happy birthday. Okay, so what's the message or the guidance for you for the next month? What do you need to know? There it is, okay? We've got first light. Wow. Beginning a new cycle. So there's going to be a new beginning coming in, a new cycle. Now, on your birthday, I always see my birthday like a reset button. Like, okay, it's a new beginning. It's like, for me, that's like the new year in a way. So it's like, okay, new cycle. Here you go. So something is happening. First light is also about you seeing things in a new way. You know, maybe you're getting up earlier as well. So you may get up at the crack of dawn. You know, you may get up when it's just going light. So you may be doing that. That could be just something you do now. You know, like I do. You know, I don't even set an alarm. You know, I haven't for years because the angels wake me up. But I'm always up between 5:30 and 6 o'clock every morning. You know, it's like I don't go to bed like 8 or 7, 8 o'clock. I go to bed at like 9, 10 or, you know, 8 sometimes, whatever. But I'm always up at 5:30, 6 because I always feel better at that time. And that's what I'm kind of connecting with. Maybe you even want to watch a sunrise or even a sunset. But I feel maybe watching a sunrise will be beneficial to you as well. But a new beginning coming in. I hope that helps, okay? That's what your message is. Shelley, I've answered your question already. I don't know why you're saying that. I did. I'm done. I'm not sure what you're on about, but I have already answered your question. Okay, as soon as I saw it, I answered it. Because I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on there, but I have answered your question. Okay, just so you know. And we got Tricky. Thank you for the donation. This is for Tricky Lou. Hi Liz, can I ask why I'm having sleepless nights? I feel it's some form of ascension. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants you to know. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Okay, you are safe. Maybe you're not feeling safe in some way. Okay, and it could be emotional safety, physical safety. I feel it's like emotion in some way. So what Archangel Michael is saying to you is, before you fall asleep, call on him and he will help you to sleep better. He said, I was created for you, to be with you. You are safe and never will be alone. Now, I'm also getting a message about a person you're connecting with, the love that you have. That person was created for you to be with you. So understand that you are safe and never alone, even if you're not together right now. And I feel you may just be having sleepless nights because you are struggling to relax in some way because your mind's overthinking, or you're perhaps connecting with your person who's overthinking. But what you need to know is you are safe. So it's to do with some kind of safety. You know, when we're not feeling safe in some way, we feel agitated. You know, anything to do with fear or anxiety is a feeling of not being safe. So what else do your angels want you to know about this? So I don't feel it's like anything really bad, like you're ill or anything like that. I feel it's more emotions. Soon, something's coming soon. So you may also feel it because you may be having a restless night because you feel something's shifting or something's happening or coming to you soon. And that can also affect your sleep. It's like, imagine what, I'm not saying you're excited, but it's like, you know, when you can't sleep on Christmas night, you know, on Christmas Eve, or when you're a kid. I mean, I still can't sleep on Christmas Eve because I get excited. But, you know, it's like that feeling like something's coming. So it's like a feeling like something's coming because something is coming soon. I hope that helps, okay? Lee, thank you for the donation. No more donations, please, guys, just so you know. Message from Ellie, and can I have an Archangel Oracle card about the situation? I actually want to pull you a message from Michael, okay? So what does Archangel Michael want you to know about your situation? Whatever it is, okay? Again, look at this. Safe coming out. You saw me shuffle it come out separately. I was created for you, to be with you. You are safe and never will be alone. So the archangels, especially Michael, is saying, I'm with you because God created me to be with you. And when you call on me, I'm there. But again, I'm getting this message that Ellie was created for you, to be with you. Okay, so let me pull another card from the Archangel deck for you. What else do you need to know? We've got moon cycles. So something could be happening around the moon cycles for you. And you've got one coming. You've got the full moon and then the new moon. So the full moon comes in on Saturday, and then the new moon comes in on the 23rd. So something could be happening between the full moon and the new moon. Archangel Honiel is saying to you, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So again, it's knowing that full moons are about releasing, new moons are about creation. So something could be being created around the new moon for you. Look at that, you got hello from heaven at the bottom of the deck as well. So what's Ellie want to say to you? So first card flying out on the floor is, you are worth the fight. So he is going to fight for you in this love. I feel he's finding the strength to do that right now. There's a breakthrough coming in. My feelings overwhelm me, so that's what gets in the way. Okay, and I'm drowning my sorrows. So he may be really struggling without you right now. Okay, but things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? What I want to do is, because Divine Soul has donated there for Victor, and I have already answered for Victor, so thank you. So I'm going to grab Caroline because I can see she's struggling. So we're going to do a message for Caroline, okay? So Caroline says, this is, give thanks to Victor and Divine Soul because they've donated for you, okay? So can you please give me a reading for my timeline? I've been slouching back and I've been planning for a comeback like a phoenix. Okay, what do you need to know? Okay, so what's the message coming through for you? We've got embrace enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness right now. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's working, it's manifesting something. So the angel's saying, if you're happy, if you're grateful, if you're talking to your angels, if you're shouting to the heavens with happiness, it's going to bring everything in. It's like your enthusiasm is going to move things forward. Like what you've just done there is clearly sent something out. And obviously we don't like people spamming in the chat because you only have to ask your question a few times. But you've clearly activated something because I've been drawn to your question. Okay, so the message is, when you're being happy about things, it manifests everything in for you. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got release fear now. So anytime you go into fear, release it. And the way you heal that is by being more centered in the present moment. The way is being made already. Whatever it is you want, whatever you're asking about, whatever you're thinking about right now, the way is already being made for it. You just have to have faith and keep embracing the enthusiasm of joy and gratitude, and it's going to work out. Let's bring one more card in as well for you. We've got Six of Cups, okay? An opportunity to forgive the past and heal it. So whatever you're going through right now is also an opportunity for growth, to forgive everything, to heal, to clear away old memories and create space for new ones. It says if an old love returns, it must be something fresh and new to work. Otherwise, release it and move on. So I feel what you're really doing right now is letting things go to embrace what's coming. Saying what will be, will be. So I feel if someone's coming back, they're going to come back in the right energy and you're not going to settle for anything less. I hope that helps, okay? And because obviously Divine Soul also donated for Victor, I'm going to do a collective message. So pick a card 1, 2 or 3 and I'm going to do a timing. Okay, so something you need to know about timings on your journey, 1, 2 or 3. What do we need to know, please, angels, about timings? Give me a block in the throat. Oh, lots of fear. Release fear around timings, okay? 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Pick your number, 1, 2 or 3. 1, 2 or 3. Now, what I'm connecting with, people thinking, are we going to be in union? When are we going to be in union? Okay, you have to be very realistic with these timelines because these are things that could happen around these dates to move you into union. So it doesn't mean if I say, oh, you know, in 3 days, you're going to be in union in 3 days. It means something could well be moving towards you in 3 days for something to happen. Does that make sense? Okay. So number 1, we've got September. Well, we're moving towards it. So something is happening in your journey in September or whatever you're asking about. Something is moving into position or place in September. Number 2, we've got rushing in. So it's going to happen quickly, usually when you're not expecting it. You may also see dogs as a sign of loyalty. And I feel it's going to happen very quicker than you think. And it will happen when you don't expect it, okay? Number 3, you've got tomorrow. So something could happen tomorrow, or something could move into place tomorrow, or it could be a sign of tomorrow's a new day. So these are all quick energies, you know, moving towards September, something is shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation. Obviously, I'll see you later as well. Is my person using this week away from work to heal, process and thinking of what to say? And what are the messages from her? Okay, so what's the message coming through that you need to know? We've got Jesus is with you. So right now what you need to know, first of all, because that's the most important thing, is that Jesus is with you helping. I feel Jesus is helping the whole situation. So Jesus will also be helping her too right now. So Jesus is saying, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. So I feel that you're doing a lot of thinking about what's going on, and you're connecting with the higher realms, knowing there's a plan, knowing there's a reason for everything that's happening, and trusting your intuition. And I feel that she is also taking time out to think and understand, okay? And it's really amazing that Andrew's just dropped in there, because I was just thinking of Andrew when I was looking at this card, because I feel Andrew is helping you to see things differently or to understand things in a new way. Because obviously the bond that you share is very powerful and intense as well, because you're really good friends. So she is feeling restless. So I do feel she feels like she wants to do something, or she knows she needs to do something, and she's feeling that way. So I feel that she's going to have sleepless nights, and you may be connecting with that too. So I feel she's kind of lying awake at night in bed, working out what she's going to do about this, and perhaps what she does want to say. We've also got everything's coming full circle. So again, it's coming round again. It's like what you need to know is it's not over between you. I really know it's not, honestly. It's going to come round again. Everything will come full circle again. Things will shift again. But we go into these moments where we panic and think it's over, but it never is. It never is. She's saying you're the strongest person I know. So she's very proud of you, the person you are. She doesn't feel good enough for you. And she's making decisions about the future moving into September. Okay, now obviously we'll connect with this in more detail later on. But September is going to be important for your connection. We've also got, I know our future is being guided, and that's what you need to know as well, that things are being guided. That's why you got that card from Jesus where he's looking up at the sky. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get guidance on the surrender to Jake for his time to come? But I don't know how to approach this when I'd already let go. Well, surrender it's about not worrying about it, not stressing over anything. You're saying you've let go, but if there's anything that you're trying to make happen or worrying about communication blocks, give me blocking communication there. Okay, so it's really about letting go, as in not worrying about it anymore, knowing you're being guided, being more in the present moment, doing things that calm your energy down and relaxes you. So you've got to be the Queen of Wands. You've got to be strong in your power, knowing who you are, knowing your worth, knowing your value, feeling confident, okay, and knowing what you want. So you're saying, right, I know what I want. I've given this to heaven. Now I have to have faith in what will be, and that's surrender. That's how you surrender. Then you work on you, your goals, your dreams, the things you love to do, having faith in yourself. Red is important as well. So you may want to cleanse your root chakra. You may want to wear red. It may bring passion in for you. It may make you feel stronger. But that's the way you surrender. That's how you do it, okay? So will the court allow my additional claims? Okay, so will the court allow your additional claims? We've got no coming through. Let's see what the other card is. We've got unknown. So it says everything, it says disappointing news will find you. Now that doesn't mean you have to worry about it, because it just means everything happens for a reason. So you may be learning a lesson from that. It says the situation is temporarily suspended. So it may be that it's not allowed, but then you receive it back in some other way. Okay, or something comes to you in another way. So it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. I mean, look at the ghost face there. It looks like fed up, miserable, but it's unknown. Something else is coming in. The situation is temporarily suspended. And that may also be why, because it may be a no right now. It may be disappointing for you right now, but then it could turn into a yes. So, but I feel like if they aren't allowed, if these additional claims aren't allowed, I feel whatever it is you are perhaps wanting will come to you in a different way. Let's ask it the tarot, okay? So will the court allow your additional claims? Will the court allow your additional claims? You've got to let go. It may be a no right now because you're holding on too much or worrying about it or stressing. Or you may just need to let it go if you don't get those things. So just have faith that all will be well and you are safe. And look at that at the bottom of the deck, underneath there, you've got the decision in September. So this could be something that's happening in September. I hope that helps, okay? Suresh, thank you for using your milestone. Can I please have messages from Harry and messages from the angels regarding my nephew's illness, please? So let's see what's going on with your nephew's illness. What do we need to know? Okay, so the one card flying out is I'm already healing you. So you may have already prayed to Archangel Raphael around this, and he's already bringing a healing in. So the answer to that question regarding your nephew's illness is, I am already healing you. So Archangel Raphael is already bringing healing in some way, whether it's physical healing or emotional healing, or this could even be also bringing healing in for you emotionally or physically around this situation as well. Okay, so Archangel Raphael is already on this, okay? So what's the message for you from Harry? Straight out, I will return to you someday. You just need to be patient. Be patient with the when, because he's going to come back, okay? So that's what you need to know. What else do you need to know about this, okay? What else do you need to know? We've got hold higher standards. So when he comes back, you may want to hold higher standards with him, or maybe you've set boundaries now. Okay, so this is about you being focused on what you want to. You are. There's also a lot of healing in this card. You know, the green energy is about Archangel Raphael. So this could also be about you being a healer in your own way. So you could also be sending healing energy towards your nephew. So have power in yourself right now, because he is going to return to you. You just may need to set higher boundaries down or standards, or, you know, believe in the power of love and have faith in what will be. What else is coming through for you? We've got change your perception, okay? And there it is again, Archangel Raphael again. Ask Archangel Raphael to heal you, okay? So Archangel Raphael is all around you right now, around you, around your nephew, around the situation. You just need to change the way you're looking at something. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi, August, love messages and a reading, okay? So what's the message coming through for you for August? What's the message for you for August? We've got one dream path, enjoy the journey. Now, you've got the fox, and the fox is about solutions, decisions. What does the fox say, okay? So it's like, I feel that either you're making decisions or understanding something, or your person is, but all you have to do is enjoy the journey and have faith that the way is being made. There is a plan to this, okay? Things are being shown to you. So I definitely feel things are being, you're being guided, but things are being uncovered, you know, during this month. Now, you've also got love initiation. So there may also be some opportunities to come back together. There could be an apology coming in as well. Now, this is also a shift between now and June. So something big could be happening between now and June. So that could be another timeline for you. But as we're asking about August love messages, there could well be an apology coming in June, or the opportunity to move something forward. So you may get asked to go somewhere, or there may be some kind of initiation, which also means there may be some kind of communication. And you've got the moon illusion, so don't pay attention to any fears or struggles or doubts that come up around the full moon. Just release them with love and know that you and your person are telepathically linked. And I definitely feel you've got the spirit animals of the wolf and the fox around you. The wolf bringing in that telepathic link, and the fox bringing in solutions and decisions. I hope that helps, okay? Giselle, thank you for the donation. Any messages from Abelardo? So what does Abe want to say to you? He's saying, I'm shutting you out, okay, because I'm battling my demon. So understand that right now, the reason why he's not around you or there's no communication is because it's a protection. Because he's in the energy of the ego, the devil. It's like a dark energy that you don't need to be, you don't need to be involved in. So he's shutting you out for that reason, because he's trying to heal his ego. We've also got improving myself. There you go. So between now and September, he's improving himself to battle this ego. And he's saying the setbacks and differences for this reason. So I feel over the next 5 weeks, there could be either a lack of communication or some kind of pulling back, but it's for protection purposes. But it won't last long. Yeah, there's going to be a decision in September. So the next 5 weeks are crucial to a decision that he's going to make to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I think me and my DM are ascending and manifesting in the stomach book. Now, let me show you, okay? Let me show you. Let me get the card out, okay? I'm getting that one coming through. For seeing what they're guiding me to here. Hang on a second. Yeah, vertigo as well. But they're giving me these two significantly. So the first one is obviously stomach cramps. Okay, so it's digesting information. Now you're saying, first of all, just been so ill this month. Also had dreams of him hating me, weird vibes. Now what you're doing is you're releasing, you're digesting information, you're releasing. The vomiting, okay, so I don't know if you've been vomiting or you've just had really bad diarrhea, but you're releasing something, okay, because it's an immediate gut reaction to fear. You're rejecting what is being experienced because of fear. So if you're feeling like he hates you, it's like your body is rejecting that feeling because it's not true. Okay, so when you vomit anything or anything that passes through your body very quickly, it's because your body is rejecting something. So for example, I'll give you an example in me. I went out not long ago and I had, because I don't drink alcohol, I had a non-alcoholic strawberry cider. Okay, and I was all right with one. I knew I should have just had one. And, the friend that I was with at the time bought me another one without me knowing. And greedy Liz decided to drink it, didn't she? And I got home, and about an hour after I got home, I had the worst diarrhea. And I knew that it was the lime and that had affected me. So I knew that's what it was. And it was also because there was something that I'd been told during that conversation that I didn't like. So I was rejecting it. Does that make sense? So the point I'm making is, the physical reason why you're ill isn't really the reason why you're ill. It's because your body is actually, or your mind is processing what your body in a way already knows, or what your gut already knows. Does that make sense? So when you breathe, it says breathe and respond with love, not fear. Breath work will help. It will help the nausea to pass. It will help you deal with this. And it's about digesting information, the need to release struggle in exchange for peace. So acceptance settles the stomach. Okay, you said, being ill today since 5 a.m. Wasn't sure if this is karmic or negativity or karmic neg. So again, you could perhaps be thinking, is the karmic sending negativity or all of that? But you're shielded and protected. I feel it's a healing and a release going on. It's a purging. It's like you're being prepared for what's coming next. Okay, that's why you're having these weird vibes as well. So we've got, you can do this. So I feel Archangel Michael's sending you this, saying, hey, you can do this. You can overcome this. You'll beat this. You'll be okay. You're going to overcome it anyway. So you'll get better. You will. But obviously when you're going through it, it's the worst thing in the world. It's like when I was going through those ascension symptoms a couple of weeks ago, really bad, like, I was like, but I knew what I was learning. I knew what my lesson was from it. My lesson is to set boundaries. And I've tried and I haven't been able to do it. Okay, because I just, I can't resist it. But I know I've got to. Okay, so that's the lesson. I thought, I'm not going through that again. There's no way I'm going through those painful things again. Those, because I had really bad UTI symptoms. Okay, and I'm not going through that again. Okay, it's awful. And you might be thinking, I'm not going through this again. Okay, so you're learning a lesson from it. So think about that. Think, okay, what is the lesson I'm learning right now? What is the lesson you're learning? It could well be something to do with the karmic energy, okay, that you need to release, or maybe it's about setting boundaries, yourself. So the guidance is the star. There's so much hope in this situation, and there's light all around you. So call on Archangel Uriel to light the way and illuminate your heart and mind to the truth. So it may be that you are working through your fears to focus on the truth, that he doesn't hate you, he does love you, and everything is working out. Let me just bring in a karmic card as well, because obviously you're connecting with the karmic energy. So I want to bring in the karmic exposed, which is the dark karmic deck that I've got here. This is by the Witch Tarot. So what's the darkness going on in this situation? What's the darkness? The angel's saying there is no darkness. There's no darkness. The angels are saying it's purging. So we've got, I'm very insecure. Okay, so this is what's going on. So I'm not actually connecting with this being to do with the karmic partner at all. I feel this is to do with your own insecurity. And this is also to do with perhaps your masculine's insecurity. And maybe the karmic does feel insecure because you're the threat in a way. But I'm seeing this as you. Even though this is a karmic deck, I'm seeing this as you and what you are healing. Okay, so your own, you may have to be very honest with yourself and say, well, what am I insecure about? And it may be that you feel like you're second best, or you may just not feel chosen, or there can be many things you're going through and you're healing those things. I hope that helps, okay? So now you can see my chat has froze. Okay, it doesn't go up anymore. So I just need to refresh my chat. But I did say after E777, no more donations. Okay, so obviously there could be some. I just need to refresh my chat. Just give me a second. Takes a while for me to do it when it does this. Just give me a second here. So I have to click on and then the adverts have to go off. So, okay, so I'm back with it. There we go. Okay, let me go back on then. So I'm just going down the chat, seeing where I am. So let me just do this. Bear with me a second. What I'm doing, I'm going down the chat to where E777's donation is. Oh, I've got another one there. I've got Sonali. So Sonali donated and said, can I ask Sarab's feelings towards me? We're in no contact, okay? So what's his feelings towards you? He's saying, I'm hungry for you. So even though you're in no contact, he is desiring you right now and he's hungry for you. So he may be hungry, thirsty, and he may not be able to explain why he's having those feelings. And it's to do with desire, okay? He's saying, I can't hold back. So he doesn't want to hold back from you. He wants to move forward. This is an energy of moved, like swift action movement. So I do feel he's going to contact you because he wants to kiss and make up. So this could be something that happens during August or moving into September. I feel that over the next 6 weeks, there could be a communication coming in. What else does he want you to know? Yeah, I'm learning to ask for what I want. So you pulling your energy back or doing what you've done, how you're handling the situation, is helping him to ask for what he wants. And obviously you're allowing him to step forward. And what does he want? He wants you. He wants to communicate. So you're allowing him to come to you. So I feel that's also the message there. You must allow him to come to you because he's learning through your silence or through you not reaching out to ask for what he wants, okay? So let me just make sure there's no donations since... Oh, we got Crystal as well. Thank you for the donation. A 3D message from D. The telepathy has been strong. So what's the message from D for you? So first card coming through for you is, I'm feeling trapped, okay? So he feels trapped in his circumstances, in his situation. Okay, so even though you're not physically together, or he can't physically be around you because he feels trapped, obviously you know the telepathy is strong. So you got the lightning there as well, which is about, in the situation he's in, he's realising so many things, okay? We've got, I'm hungry for you coming out as well. So he is desiring you in this prison he's in. So he may well be looking at photos of you or having past thoughts about you, fantasies, escaping into you because he wants to kiss and make up. So he wants to sort things out and he's thinking about that, okay? He may be telling you that through the 5D. He's saying the weight of my life is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So he's also having sleepless nights because he feels trapped in the situation he's in or trapped in his own head in some way or fear or whatever's holding him back from you. He knows he needs to handle that and deal with that. So I feel again it's like he's trying to escape to move forward. So what you need to be doing right now, which you may already be doing, is focusing on service, because you're learning to give to yourself what you need, and also you are connecting through the higher realm. So you're connecting through telepathy and signs and synchronicities. So the message from the angels is just see this as a great adventure. He will take a risk and he will venture forward. You just need to give him a bit more time. So what timeline is coming in around this? We've got in a few months, something's going to move forward within the next few months. I hope that helps, okay? So let me just go down. We've got Varsha as well. Thank you for the donation. Career in August, okay? So what's happening in your career in August time? What's happening in your career in August time? Yes, I'm in England, Ethan. I live in Stoke-on-Trent, okay? There's an ending coming in August. So this could be moving on from a job you're in to start another one. Or maybe you're ending a cycle. It says you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. So don't panic and think, oh my God, I'm going to get fired or anything like that. There's a redirection coming in. And a rejection can be a redirection. So there's an ending coming in and for some higher good. So it's a good thing that there's some changes coming in. So it could even be that perhaps you change your trajectory. So maybe you get offered a different position or something like that, okay? So let me just see what else is coming in. We've got ask for love to fill your heart. So whatever's going on in your career, whatever goes on, just ask love to fill your heart. Just ask to feel okay with what's going on. Because I feel whatever changes is happening or whatever's coming in is happening for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a message from the universe for you. What else do you need to know? we've got, if people are gossiping about you or spreading rumours, don't fall for it. So maybe there's a lot of drama around where you work and you're being guided to move away from that, because the angels say no one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. So maybe there's some drama around that you're being protected from or guided away from. So if you give yourself permission to think and wonder, okay, then you're going to relish in those interludes because it's going to create something. So this is about visualization, allowing yourself to think about what you want and set that into motion. Okay, and don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. So whatever you've been asking for and manifesting is coming in. I hope that helps, okay? And that's the donation there. So I'm at the top. Let me just move this all the way back down again. Bear with me a second. Let's get to the front of the chat. There we are, okay? So I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off. Okay, it's going to be on for 3 hours. So I'm going to be live again on Friday for the Lionsgate, okay? So I'm having tomorrow where I can do channel videos and personal readings, okay? So obviously I can't go live every single day, but I am having Thursday as a day where I can do other stuff. So we're going to do, let's do, Matthew says, I missed my lifetime, I waited long, could you let me know? Did you donate, honey? I'm pretty sure I have answered your question. I know I've answered your question, yes I have. We're going to do, Danusia says, any message for me regarding Reuben? So what does Reuben want you to know? Oh, thank you, Starry. So let's just put you, how do I get a reading live? You just put your question in. So the message coming through for you is facing my fears and darkness. So Reuben right now, Reuben is facing his fears, his darkness to be able to be with you the right way. Okay, and you may be sensing what these fears are. So what are his fears? What's his darkness? What's he going through? He doesn't want to lose you. So his darkest fear is losing you, and he doesn't want to lose you. So he knows he's got to heal whatever he's got to heal, whatever he's got to deal with to be able to have you in his life. And he said, I'm releasing fears about what other people think, so I can finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. So maybe he's worried about being judged by his family or friends or co-workers or other people, and he's got to put his own self first. So the guidance for you is to be confident, to feel successful, okay, or to work on your business or what makes you feel successful, and that will make you feel good. It will uplift your vibration, because when you rise up, nothing can keep you down. You're like the phoenix rising. So don't let anything get you down or dim your light, and you're ready for the next chapter of your life. So when you start seeing 2121, that's going to be a huge sign of something moving forward. But right now he's dealing with his fears and he doesn't want to lose you. I hope that helps, okay? Kathara says, hi Liz, can I get angel guidance? So what's the guidance for Kathara? Think bigger. So whatever's going on right now, you must look at this in a higher way or think bigger. Remember that you can have your dreams and goals manifesting. What else do you need to know? Yeah, mystic healer. So healing energy flows through you. So you are also a healer. You can heal yourself, the situation, others. So you must think bigger. Maybe this also, yeah, what they're showing me is you may be struggling with something you want to say because you can think bigger. So I'm seeing you on a stage in front of people, okay, doing healing work. And you may be worried about how things would come out of your mouth or even how this can happen. And you must think bigger. So I feel you have a mission here that's much bigger than you can even imagine right now. And it's something to do with speaking in front of people. Now, that isn't necessarily on a stage if you're thinking there's no way. It could be online or in a group of people or whatever it is. But that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, Andrew says, could I get a message from my person? Our conversation last night did not go well. She was heavy in ego and not apologising or taking accountability. But again, I feel that you're expecting that. It's like you're wanting that or you're trying to get that out of her in some way. I feel it's like what you're thinking, right, she's got to do it this way or she's got to do it that way. And I feel that's something you're still releasing in yourself, like you're also learning your own lessons. You have to also remember, and I'm sure you are, but, it's just me reminding you that you don't have all the answers. You don't know it all because you're still learning. Like I don't know everything because I'm still learning on my own journey. So you've got to remember, you've got to have compassion and empathy and see things in a higher way as well. As knowing that, what she should be apologising and do. But again, it's about recognising that she doesn't have to do that for you to feel healed, or do you know what I mean? I know you know what I'm trying to say. So the 5D connection will bring clarity. So again, this could be connecting with her energy in the 5D, or connecting with your angels and guides about seeing things in a higher way. Release all blame to heaven. I feel this is really what you need to do, because I do feel you're holding on to some pain around what you feel she's taken from you, or what she needs to do to make things right. And it's like an expectation. So you have to release all that to heaven. So really, I feel you need to forgive yourself and work through those feelings, okay? Yes, I do. She was defending the karmic. So again, but it's like there's pain around that within you. So you've got to heal the parts of yourself that get angered or triggered by that. You know, and saying to the angels, you know, I'm willing to release that part of me that gets triggered when I think of her or the karmic partner or whoever else. So you've got to release some kind of blame here. And you're receiving messages in music and let go of what was. So again, this could be completely seeing this now as, okay, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to breathe now, and I'm going to move forward in this moment. Okay, I'm going to let go of what was. And obviously, I'm not saying that you should forget what she's done or justify her behaviour. This is about healing purposely. This is about forgiveness. This is about moving forward in a new way. So what's the message in music saying to you? And, you know, I totally understand. It's like, you know, honestly, I beat myself up over something like for between February and April about something, saying, oh, I wish I'd done this differently, but it wasn't the right time. So you have to leave it, let it go, and see it in a fresh way. So the message is, from the moment you awaken to the truth, nothing will be the same again. And you'll both fight for the love. This is one of those moments. So she does know she needs to fight for this love, because she knows things will never be the same again. Okay, so from the moment you were born into your human body, you are seeking your twin flame. You exist to shift consciousness with each other in the world. So I feel what that message is about your mission. You know, that you have a mission here to also help the world in some way. So let me just see what she wants to say to you. I'm going to use the feminine message, because even though she's in masculine energy, yeah, she's saying, I am going to rise up, nothing can keep me down. So I feel October could be a turning point, okay, where she could rise above what's going on around her. And she's saying, when we work together, we are a great team. So she knows that. I feel what I'm connecting with is 3 months of either 5D connection or things being a bit hairy between the two of you. And then October, there's going to be a shift. So you may well need to let her get on with what she's doing between now and October, and then October there's going to be a shift. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, where did I get my shirt? It's a dress, okay? It's a nice little dress, okay, that I got from H&M. So if you see me in these little dressy top things like these, I got them from H&M. That's where I got them from. So yeah. So thank you for that. I need to start wearing my merch again, but I just like wearing these little basic tops, you know, but I want to actually buy myself some more of my merch, because I've obviously created merch and I haven't got round to buying it. I want to get my backpack. I've got Guided by Angels backpack, and I want to get a Guided by Angels backpack, because I'm a backpack girl now. Maria says, what are the characteristics of my soulmate? Let's have a look. H&M, yeah, they got some good stuff in there in H&M. So the characteristics of your soulmate, it's always been you. This person, it's the way they make you feel. So this person makes you feel good, okay, makes you feel loved, makes you feel safe. So this is obviously the person you're going to end up with, because the 10 of Cups is union, and it's always been you. So it's someone who knows from the first moment they've seen you or saw you that you are the one. And we've also got feeling up in the air. So it could be up in the air with them right now. But what I'm feeling for characteristics, it's more about how this person makes you feel. You know, because obviously this person's wearing a suit, this person has short hair, it could be something connected with that. But I'm more connected with, if you felt in your life like your love life's been up in the air, or things have been confusing to you, that person is not going to make you feel like that. And if you're already connecting with someone, if you're thinking, well, I already know who my person is, okay, and you're just perhaps looking for clarification on that, it's not going to be up in the air. It will be, this person is going to make you feel completely safe. And that's what I'm connecting with. Because obviously in the twin flame journey, when we're dealing with ego, we don't feel safe. But when we're out of ego, we do. And when there's no ego around, I'm not saying the ego goes away when you're in union. Of course it doesn't. We always have an ego. But the things stopping you from being together now are healed and released. So you're going to feel safe in union. So what I'm really connecting with is as well, I feel this person could be coming into your life or coming back into your life if you're connecting with someone already in October. And the next 2 months is about trusting in that, because I feel things may be up in the air for you over the next 2 months, and then something is going to move forward in October. So you could well be with this person in October. I'll see if I can get any more physical characteristics of this person. But I'm getting more the way this person's going to make you feel, which really is the most important thing. We've got divine partnership. Again, there it is. It's going to feel divine. It's going to feel magical. It's going to feel equal. So this person could have short hair. They could wear suits, but I'm really not connecting with that. I'm connecting with that this is the way that this person makes you feel. Seen, heard, understood, and safe. I hope that helps, okay? Okay. Misty Road, I've already answered your question, honey, earlier. Salman says, on what topic discusses going on? I don't think you're asking me a question. I think this is asking you questions about anything you need to know, okay? Christina says, is he cheating? Okay, is he cheating? Is he cheating? Flew out. Okay, I don't necessarily feel he's cheating. The aren't really answering the question, because they give me the Magician and the Three of Wands. He's moving towards something. So there's progress happening in the connection. So it feels like whatever's happening is happening for a reason. Is he cheating? We've got spending time in your own company. So I feel it's more that he's spending time in his own company than cheating. So he may be doing things to enjoy life. So I'm kind of feeling like I don't feel there's a cheating going on, but it's more he's perhaps wanting to spend time by himself and explore things more. So I'm not getting like a cheating energy, like, oh, he's been out and cheated on you. It's more, I have more to do in my life. There's things I want to experience. There's things I want to do. And he may feel like he wants to do those things by himself. So it's not necessarily that he doesn't want to explore the world with you or do things with you, but he's kind of thinking, I want to spend time in my own company because I know it will grow my soul. I want to travel, explore and enjoy the world, because the world is a playground for childlike eyes. So maybe thinking about things he wants to do that make him feel like young again. And that's what he's focusing on. So I'm not feeling he's cheating on you, but I feel he does want more time by himself. So I'm not saying he wants to be free from you. It's more he wants time just to perhaps go somewhere on his own or do something by himself. It doesn't mean he's going to cheat. So I feel you've got to be comfortable with allowing him to do those things, but it's about trust. So if you feel there's no trust in the connection, then obviously is the connection worth having? But it's more, I don't feel it's cheating. I feel he wants to be by himself. And that doesn't mean to go out and meet anyone. It means to explore life. It's like he's on a journey of healing. You know, because at the end of the day, the connection we have with ourselves is the most important one. You know, when you're with someone all the time, you need space. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes. So if you haven't received a question already, don't worry. Just click anywhere during the live and you'll receive a message that you need to hear. And I will be live again on Friday. So I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon.